Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Signal State, also known as the game that I did not expect to be as difficult as it was. And I was very intimidated by it last week, but I'm ready now. I feel like I'm a bit more prepared. I know what I'm getting myself in for now. I'm not going to underestimate it, but but welcome. Lowski, congratulations on the first again. Welcome. I hope the cleaning and organizing goes well. I feel like it could be so nice to organize things and sort through things, but it's so much work. So I hope it goes well for you. Thank you for the lurk. And Timochi, hello. I'm doing well. I hope you've had a good weekend. I hope you're doing all right. Dukta, lovely to see you again. Oh, ready for puzzle times. Every single brain cell is being activated right now, maybe, possibly. And Kusade, nice to see you. Oh, what is this game? This game is, it's a really good game. If you haven't played it before, I know you like your puzzles. I think you would love it. It's a puzzle game that's based on like modular synthesizers. So you've got a lot of modules, you've got a lot of cables, you've got to arrange them in a way to create the sequence you need. And yeah, I think you would love it. I think it's the kind of game that you would really enjoy. There's a lot of like the logic figuring out along the way, and it's the kind of game where like the puzzles are really tricky, but when you figure it out and it works the way it should do, you feel like a genius. It's so good. But yeah, I only started playing it last week, and I did quite a few of the puzzles, but I also skipped over a lot of the optional puzzles because they were incredibly difficult. So hopefully I'll be able to go back and check those, but my main priority is going to be going through the main puzzles and doing the story, and then I will go back and try and complete everything because I am just a little completionist. That is it. I cannot change this. I'm really excited to get back into this though. I've been thinking about it all week. I've been thinking like the things I could have done differently and what I didn't realize for so long, and I'm probably still going to mess things up. But I'm looking forward to it though. Oh, you're sunburned. You touched water. Wait, that sounds so fun. What happened? Did you have like a nice trip? That sounds well, I mean, the sunburn doesn't sound so good. But touching water sounds good though. I hope you had a good weekend though. I hope everyone's had a good weekend. Mine has been incredibly unproductive, but I did manage to, I re-dyed my hair, which is something I've been meaning to do for ages, and I finally got around to it this weekend. And I've booked myself a haircut for next week, so I'm taking little steps. I was like, you know what, I'm feeling really rubbish about myself. I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna make myself nice. I'm gonna have my hair done. I'm gonna get it all styled fancy. I'm gonna treat myself, because why not? But yeah, I've got a hairdresser's appointment booked for next Tuesday, so there's not gonna be stream on Tuesday next week, but there will be a Wednesday one. Okay, check Steam page. It appears to be exact. Like yes, it very much is. It very much is. It's like, if you like those kind of games, it's a wonderful one. But it's got like a really nice little story as well. I didn't expect there to be much of a story, but I've ended up actually getting quite invested in it, and I'm worried. I'm so worried about what's gonna happen to protagonist me as we're trying to fix all the machines. Because I don't know how much you want to know. Like, if you want to play it yourself, then I would. I'm so sorry. You thought you were safe from the Steam sale, and here I come bursting in like, hey, puzzle game? Have you played this one? But Squidiki, hello, nice to see you again. Welcome to puzzles. But last time I played this, I actually did quite a few of the puzzles. I was quite proud of how far I got. And yeah, it was way more complicated than I expected it to be, but I'm having a blast with it. It makes me feel smart. But I have a feeling, as I go on now, as we're progressing in the game, I'm going to be getting stuck a lot more, so I hope people are down to tell me about their weekends. There will be a fair bit of space to fill, probably, as I'm trying to figure out what the heck each of the cables do. But I'm excited. I'm ready. I'm ready to use my brain cells. I didn't use any last week. I mean, anyone who saw me playing Tiny Tina's Wonderlands will know exactly how much brain I demonstrated. Absolutely none. I've been saving it. I've been saving it for today. I've got my monster. I actually opened the can before the stream. So I'm not fumbling around trying to figure out the ring pull. It's actually open. I can drink it. I have the brain power. I have the brain cell. The brain cell energy power. Cheers. But yeah, it is.
I cannot think.
That's true. That is me. That has been me all week. But it's okay. The brain cells are on now. They are hopefully. Hopefully I can think. Hopefully I can think. I maybe can think. We'll see. But Suzume, nice to see you as well. I hope you're doing well. One whole brain cell. There might even be two. I think there might be two brain cells, and you're gonna watch, like, I'm gonna be fumbling through this, and every now and then there's going to be that wonderful moment where both of the brain cells just bonk, just hit each other in perfect alignment, and I will have a complete brainwave and be a genius. And then I'm gonna get stuck again, probably. Predicting it now. Predicting it now. Look, if I can just have, like, one big brain genius moment in this stream, I'll be happy. Because that's why I like playing puzzle games. It's just really fun, like, the moment of figuring it out and being like, wait, I know exactly how to do this. That's why I play them. But yeah, it gives me big Shenzhen vibes. It's definitely like that category of logic puzzle. I'm really excited to play more. But it's been amazing so far. I've gotten stuck on things several times. I'm still not entirely sure about some of the modules and how they work. Like, I think I need to play around more. But I think I was also a little bit scared to just try things last time. Oh, that is absolutely fine. No need to apologize. Thank you for the lurk, but I hope you enjoy it too. We play games together. It's like parallel play, like, you know, when toddlers are like in the same room together and they're doing completely different things, but it's still like a community experience. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna do some puzzles. Oh yeah, this is where I left it at last time. There was movement detected. So basically the story so far. Oh goodness, wait, I'll wait for the story. I'll wait for the raid to come in. Oh my goodness. Niue, welcome. Thank you so much for the raid. Oh my god, you were playing Ghost Trick. Wait, I don't know why I said that in such a surprised voice. I was watching you play a bit of it earlier because I was like, oh my god, you're playing Ghost Trick. I was so excited. But welcome. How's it going? How did the stream go? I liked the tweet. I was actually like lurking in the stream too. I'm just so excited about Ghost Trick. I love that game. And Judy Flood, thank you so much for the resub. Oh my goodness, 17 months. 17, that's so big. Thank you. Thank you so much. Stream was good. Love it already. Oh, I'm so glad. I am so glad. Oh, how far did you get? How much did you do? I'm so curious. I adore that game so much. I'm in a really tough position at the moment because I need to watch my money for a bit because I've bought a lot of things that I should not have recently. So my funds are a little low, but I do really want to buy Ghost Trick. Finish chapter 5. Oh, you're making good progress then. Oh, it's so exciting. Oh, isn't it so good? It's so good. Too many cat toys. Yeah, I've just does everyone know like the drill tweet with the candles? Like imagine that, but instead of candles, it's worms on strings, and I'm there like someone who's good at the economy. Please help me. I don't know what I'm doing. Spend less on worms on strings. No. But oh, I'm really glad the stream went well, and if you're tired out after the stream, please don't feel obligated to stick around if you want to go and rest and you want to relax. And you're unspoiled. That fills my heart with so much glee. It really makes me so happy. I always get really angry if I see Ghost Trick spoilers on the internet because I'm like, first of all, how dare you? But it's really hard because I can understand people wanting to talk about it, but it's the kind of game where you need to experience it unspoiled for the first time. Like it's so special that way. It's so good. And it's something I've said for absolutely years. Like if I could completely wipe my memory of a game and play it for the first time again, it would be Ghost Trick. I would answer it 100%. Oh, I didn't even know about the 4-minute thing. Oh, but Miss Sa was in it. Yeah, I think that's the one thing I don't mind people saying. Like, if anyone's like, hey, you should play Ghost Trick, look at this dog. Look at this dog. That's... It's a good way to make people play it. And Romani, nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. How's it going? I hope you're doing well. Thank you for stopping in. I was just gushing over Ghost Trick because I love that game so much. But yeah, I really need to get the remake, the remaster, because I want to replay it. And honestly, it's been so long since I played it as well that I've probably forgotten how to do all of the puzzles anyway, so it'd still be an interesting experience trying to remember how to do it, because I don't remember much. Like, the only things I remember are like the really big plot points, which are the bits I don't want to remember. Oh, Frozen Moon Soul, yes, thank you. Yeah, thank you for joining with the raid. But yeah, that's what I say. I'm just like, hey, do you like really cool stories? Do you like really good characters? Do you like this very cute dog? Play this game. Because I feel like when you explain the premise and it's like, oh, people die and you have to rewind their deaths, it sounds really dark and sinister. But then you're like, oh, and there's a cute dog. There's a cute dog who's just who's just a really lovely ball of roundness, and it's not quite as dark. But I'm so excited for you to play more. I'm definitely going to be watching the rest of the VOD because I love watching other people experience it too, especially when it's the first time. It's so fun. Yeah, people die, and there's a cute dog that can talk. It's very important information. But yeah, it's so clever though. I love it. I love the puzzles in it so much. Like, figuring out what to do. I usually hate things which have like a time limit. Like, things that are timed, I usually get stressed out and I do terribly with it. But I feel like it's done really well in Ghost Trick because it's never like... You never lock yourself out of anything. You never like run out of time and like that's the end, you've lost. You can just keep going back and retrying it, and that's I think why I ended up liking it so much, because even with the time limits, it never feels like super pressure. It's nice. But I'm so glad you had a good stream though, and thank you so much for bringing the raid over here. I've just realized I've just been gushing over Ghost Trick for ages and I didn't even introduce myself. I'm so good at this. To anyone who's new here, hello! I'm Lirie. I'm a pink-haired cat girl from the UK. I have a habit of rambling and getting distracted by things, but that's okay. That's part of the appeal, I think. Part of the joy of a Lirie stream. You never know what tangent the conversation's gonna go on next. But yes, I like comfy games and puzzle games, and it's Puzzle Sunday! And I'm playing a really difficult puzzle game called The Signal State at the moment. It's a game based around synthesizers, like modular synthesizers. So I've got lots of cables and lots of modules, and there's a lot of logic and maths to figure things out, and and logic I'm pretty good at. The maths is where I struggle, but it's been okay so far. It's not like advanced algebra or anything. Oh, kept redoing a thing in chapter 5 so often before you realized it was wrong. I've done that so many times too. It's so easy to do, especially when like it's not like an immediate effect too. You're just like, yeah, this seems like what I should be doing here. And it just kind of doesn't work. And then you realize something else. It's so fun. It's so good. But yes, anyway, I will actually play the game now, maybe. I got so excited about Ghost Trick. Honestly, a little part of me is kind of wondering about trying to get hold of the physical release of it, because it's only a digital release in a lot of places, but in Japan they've released a physical Switch game, and I have a Switch game collection. I've got a shelf full of Switch games, like the physical games, and I wasn't going to, but then a friend of mine, it's Addie, she's the one who did my model. She let me know that there's a Japanese physical release, and it actually has language options in the game as well, so it's not just in Japanese, so I'm so tempted. I shouldn't, but I'm really tempted. And there was a pre-order too that came with a missile pin, and I'm so mad I don't have it. I want it. I want a missile pin. He's so cute. He's so lovely. See, I'm usually here like all about the cats, and then a dog shows up in a game and I'm like, oh my god. Missile, I love you. You're so good. You're such a good boy. You're so good. But yeah, I do kind of want that though. Things to think about. I mean, it's only like a month and a half until my birthday. Maybe I can treat myself. Treat myself to an early birthday present. Missile is so good. Oh, you learned today that there's a physical release of the Etrian Odyssey Origins trilogy? When you find out there's like there's special versions of things. Oh. I don't, it's so tempting. It's so tempting. But I'm very much a collector. I like collecting things, so anytime there's like a physical thing that's something I enjoy, I'm like, I really want to own that now. I want to have that. Right, anyway, back to the game. This is the part of the game that I left it at last week. And basically, what we know so far is something happened in the world and all of the machines stopped working. And now it's kind of this like post-apocalyptic dystopian situation. And we're part of like a camp of people. We've got a farm, but we've been sent out to this other abandoned farm to try and fix all of the machines. And while we're here, we have also sent out a radio message that's been radioing anyone in proximity to say that there are people here, and if you want to join, then you are welcome to join. Miriam's the head of the group. She's the one who made the decision. And we've also got another really cool guy. I've forgotten his name because I'm terrible with names, but he didn't want to send the signal out. He was like, we're just gonna get raided by bandits, and it's gonna go terribly. But we did it anyway though, because Miriam's in charge, and she hopefully knows what she's doing. But we've just been informed that one of the scout drones has detected movement near the farm, so hopefully that's not bandits. We will soon see. Hey, one of our scout drones has detected movement near your farm. Movement? Yes. Gordon, that's his name. Yes, a group of people from the looks of it. You need to be alert. I told you, Miriam! You've just put our friend's life in danger! Enough! We don't know who they are yet. So, what do I do? The radio broadcast system has a secondary function. It can be used as a radar system. Time to activate that function. It'll help you track the group's movements and prepare to respond to them accordingly. Okay, I'll get to it. Alright, puzzle time. Okay, we've got to emit a decaying signal to output 1 whenever source 1 outputs 100 volts. The decaying signal reduces by a fixed value at each time step until it reaches 0. The fixed value ranges from 0 to 36 volts. Source 2 specifies the fixed value. Okay. Hello? Oh, there it is. Okay. I was like, oh no, where's my machine? But a very interesting one to start with. It's like, whenever source 1 hits 100, we have to start doing a signal that slowly decreases down to 0. This is interesting. This is very interesting. Right, let's start with the modules. Oh, oh, I get everything for this one? I think I can use everything here. That kind of scares me. That makes it feel a bit scary. Right, emit a decaying signal. Yes, I don't think it's the... Oh, I'm going to need this one. Because with this one, can reduce the inputs. Oh no, would I need this one instead? Because this one's percentages. Oh, I'm not sure where to start with this one. What a thing to start with. Right, what do I have? I've not been using this notepad at all. There's a notepad in the game, and I usually make notes with everything. But for this one so far, I've not been making any notes. I've literally just been trying things. I've just been sticking cables everywhere and hoping for the best. Oh, and how's Kitty? Hello! Did I know to win the game I gotta solve puzzles? Oh, I had no idea. I was just here making pretty patterns with the cables. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Honestly, I love that they have the ability to change the cable colors for organization, and I've not been using it for organization. I've just been making everything pink and teal. I'm predictable. Yeah, the question here is how to make the decaying signal, because it needs to reduce by the amount of source 2. So, oh, would it be this thing? The sample and hold? Because this one's samples the current value and stores it in the memory. So there's got to be a way to use that. I think. Like, if I'm getting source 2... Oh, which one? Source 2 would be the input. Because that's the amount that I want to make the decay. I really hope I'm on the right track here. It's I'm starting this out and I'm immediately just like, oh goodness, this is a tricky one to begin with. Maybe I should have gone back to one of the ones I've already done and tried to resolve it. Nah, it's fine. I believe. We got it. Hey, hope your recent time has been fine. Oh, the World of Horror! I haven't played World of Horror in so long. I need to play that again. It's been so long. I just have so many games to play. Oh, I gotta do so many things. Honestly, this whole weekend has just been a weekend of me going, I've got to do so many things, and then proceeding to dye my hair. To be fair, that was one of the things I did need to do, so it's not a bad thing, but I'm very behind on a lot of work at the moment. I had a lot of things I was hoping I'd be able to get done in time for my birthday. I don't think that's gonna happen now, but it should still be this year. I'm hoping. We'll see how things go. Nada. Also, this game, it's not like super new. It's been out for a couple years now, I think. I could be misremembering, but I'm not sure who the dev team is. But I think it's just a situation of like, this looks like other games because it plays very similarly, but it's maybe not the same devs. I'm not sure. It's a really good game though. It's a really cool game. Like last time I played it, I ended up fixing loads of computers. I made like a sick drum beat. It was very cool. Right, but yes, this has to do it every time. Every time source 1 reaches 100, that's when I do this input to here. And then, oh, and then if I do this to like minus 100, then it'll reduce the charge by that much. Is that it? Would this be it? Yeah, because I'm trying to think. Emits the decaying signal whenever source 1... Yeah, whenever source 1 here, whenever the gate activates with 100 volts, this will then be sent through... No, I'm gonna need the... Oh. I'm gonna need the source 1 as well. I'm gonna need the 100 split. Ugh, get out of there. So I'm gonna have to use one of these for the gate, and then I'm gonna need another one... Oh, I feel like I know in my head what I need to do here. I'm just trying to figure out how to actually functionally make it work. Right, so it's... Because when this becomes a thing, I then need... I need... Would it be a sum? Like, I'll need another one, like, this is the 100. Like, when the 100 happens, it'll happen here. And then this will then reduce that 100 by whatever amount this is. And then that's the output? Maybe? Hold on, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try this and see how it works. Let's see how this goes, if I'm on the right track. Right, we've got nothing at the moment. Then it gets... Oh no, wait, it went down so fast. Yeah, this is not working. Okay. Oh, it went out like immediately. It's going down too fast, I think. Like it went down by the right amount, but only once, and then went back to 0. Oh, is that gonna be the delay? That's the delay. I need to delay this before I send it over, I think. Maybe, let's try it. And then I'm just sending it like one at a time each. No, I need to figure out a way to like hold the 100. Hold on. I'm so confused by this. I'm gonna play this again and see how it goes. Right, because this is just the start, nothing's happening. There, it hits. No, it's just going... I'm not getting the decay. I'm not figuring out how to make it keep going down. Like, I get the initial 100. And then for the next step, I need it to go down. Yeah, the next step I need it to go down by 28 for like each of these. But it's not doing that at the moment. I'm just getting the 100 and then it's down to nothing. Ugh. I feel like I might need to organize this a little bit better. Right, 'cause this is going into here. God, what do I even have here? What am I doing? Yeah, I've sent the signal delay. The problem is, like, it's only sending... Oh, it's doing it as, like, as a sum. I need it to be reducing instead of... Let me disconnect that. I don't think I need percentages here. I don't think percentages, because it's a fixed value. I don't think I need the VCA. I might do. I'll come back to it, maybe. There's the sums, there's the splits. I wonder if I should have more splits out. Because the splits are handy, because it can get, like, the result from anything I create, and then make multiple copies of it. Maybe that's what I need for the signal delay, actually. Wait. Right, so from here we've got the amount of the delay. If I can split that, then this is the delay that I need to keep doing. Oh, it's so hard to, like, organize this in my head, trying to figure out what I'm doing. It's a shame I don't have a module that's just like put in an amount and it goes down by that much every time. And oh, I just realized as well though, I thought I had all of the modules. I don't have the clocks. I feel like the clocks would have been so useful here, like the clock ones to go like on each tick, but I do not have those here. So I guess I've got to figure out another way. I feel like this is good because this is like whenever the source reaches 100, then I get the amount of the decaying signal in here. And this is the decaying signal that I need. I just need to figure out how I can then add that to the amount and keep sending it. What else have I got? Wait, could I use like... Can I use a min-max here? Hold on, the brain cells are whirring very slowly. If I do... I'm gonna disconnect this from the delay. I'm also gonna disconnect that just so I know what I'm working with here. And I'm gonna put that away too. Okay. It'll be so funny if I'm just sat here like, oh, I feel like this is right, and it's gonna end up being completely wrong. But having this here, like, this feels... Like, this is how I would get the amount that I need and hold on to it. And then, using the attenuator, I then turn it into a... reduce it by that amount, instead of it going up that amount. So then from here, that's when I need to add it to the... Oh, hold on. Hold on, this is the source 1 split. What if I put this into the max? Because then when this hits the amount it needs, if I then like output that to here, and then if I make like a sum of this, that will just then be the 100 then, but with the delay added to it, because the max just sends the highest value. If it's 100, it will just send the 100 over to here. And then I've got the delay, and then if I add the reduced number to the delay then, and then send that out, would that do it? I'm gonna try. This is such a tricky one to start with. No, nope. I got the second amount I needed though. I got the 72 somehow. No. No, because then at this point it just sent minus 28. I've got the minus 28 going for all of this. But I'm not keeping the 100. I'm not keeping the 100 there. Is there a way I can... get that? Your brain is melting, me too. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, this is a really tricky one to start with. Some of the other puzzles I've done have been considerably more straightforward than this one, but this feels like a major story point as well, so I think it makes sense that it's harder. But I feel like I'm so close here. Like, I've managed to figure out how to get the 28 over. Like, I'm getting the minus 28 for all of these. It's like a step too soon, though. Oh, also Niles, nice to see you! Welcome, welcome! Thank you for the head pat. Oh, and Kitty, thank you for the self-care check too. Thank you for the hydrate and posture check. I will have a big stretch. Stretch my arms out. See how far these cables can go. And some more energy juice. Energize the brain cells. I need them. I need the brain fuel. Right. The problem here is like I'm losing the 100. I need to figure out how I can keep that. Hold on. Hold on. With this sum being here, I wonder if I'd be able to use this. Because I'll be sending it over to here. I wonder if I can send it back to here. And then it would keep going, because if the one is sending 0, then this will then be the bigger amount, and I can send it through again. And get it again, and just keep, like, doing that in a loop. But then I don't know how to get it to the output. I'm not getting anything to the output here, though. Oh, thank you for the head pat for the brain massage. Get the brain cells moving around a bit. Get them working a bit. But yeah, thank you for lurking too, though. I hope it's been an enjoyable lurk, even with it just me being very confused at the moment. How do I do this? Do I do a split? And like from here, instead of send it to here, I send it to split. And then I send it to here to go through the routine again. And also send it as the result. Honestly, this would be so much easier if I was using color-coded cables. And I'm very much not. Oh, I don't know how I got here. Is it? I'm gonna try and see what happens. Because then this way we keep sending the number back again. Back to this max instead of just immediately losing it. And also for the first one then, this is the split here. This will then just send the 100 immediately. So we'll get that first point, and then it will start reducing it by 28 for each one. Will this work? Also, Lumsev, hello! Nice to see you! Wait, is it working? Oh my god, it's working. Oh, it's working. Oh my god, it's working. Oh, wow. Oh, I feel so powerful right now. Lumsev, hello! You joined at a great time. I just solved this. Welcome, welcome. That was cool. That was a cool one to figure out. That was also very much not the most optimal way to do it, I think, but... Oh, it wasn't that far off, actually. Okay. Okay. Wait, the best result used the same number of modules and cables as me. It's just the cable length. Can I actually... Hold on. Can I find a more optimal way to do this? Oh no, I shouldn't be doing this. I can't fall down the optimization hole. Not yet. I can't optimize. I can't do it. There we go. I got it a little bit more. Oh, that will do. That will do. That's fine. Was this inflation in channel point redeems? It's only a couple of them. I just increased the price of Uwu voice and the other new voice redeem because I feel like they're special ones, and also I want to make people spend more points. But no, there's not too much. I haven't changed too many, but they're still like reasonable point costs. Soon Uwu will be 100,000 points. No, I wouldn't do that. I have too much fun torturing Xander with it. But no, they're not going to go up any more than this. This is,
cheer 100 time to get them UWU points squihey.
Thank you for Robo Voice. I shall now speak like an AI, or attempt to. I will do my best. Thank you for the redeem. The main reason I have changed the point amounts is to make sure that both of the voices show up next to each other. That is my main reason. There
Doodle
is
cheer 100
no
Jim.
logic behind it. Thank you very much for the bits. Thank you very much for the bits. Has Kitty. Lumsev. Thank you very much. I cannot fully appreciate. No, that was the wrong word. I cannot fully show my appreciation because of the voice redeem. However, please know that I am very happy about this. Thank you very much. Oh, do we get a robotic haiku? Processing. Please forgive me. Here is my haiku. In 300 yards, turn left at the roundabout. Now you have arrived. Thank you. I hope that was acceptable. For some reason, my brain has deactivated. I do not know why this is. Also, the redeems do not stack. I attempted to do an uwu robot voice. It did not go well. They will simply queue up. I am glad you liked it. That was the end of the redeem, but I paused for so long there. I'm going to do another haiku as a little bonus. I am a robot. Built of steel. No feelings here. I didn't think far ahead enough. I can't think of another 5-syllable line. Oh my goodness. Brain really is off today. Wait, no, I've got it. That before, the last line. Maintenance required. Yeah, I gotta download more RAM. That's the problem. But no, that was so weird. I literally just like totally zoned out there for a second. I was like, what am I doing? What? Not a single thought in this head. That hasn't happened in a while. I'm glad you liked it though. But yeah, it's another new voice redeem. But if you look on the text, like when you redeem it, it will say they don't stack. Like if you do uwu voice and robo voice, it'll just go like one after the other. Like I'll be a robot and then I'll turn into a high-pitched abomination. Just blame it on the weather. I can do that. It's been really rainy here at the moment. It's been really nice because it was so warm recently, but the rain it's really cooled everything down. So now I can actually exist again without melting and overheating. No. Oh my goodness, Lowski! Thank you so much for the 3 gift subs. Oh my goodness. We got a hype train! Thank you! Oh, and I can thank you properly now. Thank you so much for the bits. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. But thank you for the hype train. Oh my goodness, hype. Cable hype. The power of cables and robots. Heck yeah, let's continue. Popo! Oh my goodness. Popo, thank you so much for the gift sub. Oh my goodness. Thank you. All aboard the hype train. Woo woo. Next stop, hopefully somewhere with brain cells.
Doodle cheer 100 hype.
Thank you so much for some more bits. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. I care, you too. Thank you for being here. But yeah, level 2 hype train. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. I'm gonna have some more monster as well. Yeah, for some reason, robot there, I just shut down. I think the robot needs recharging. But thank you all so much. It is very appreciated. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Also, the game got really quiet as well. Now I'm feeling self-conscious. But thank you so much, and oh, Has Kitty, I hope you sleep well. And Limsev, thank you for the lurk as well. I hope hope the rest of your day goes well. But yes, thank you so much. Thank you. But no, I don't plan on changing the prices of the point redeems again in the future. If I do, they'll probably go down. But I mostly did it just because I wanted similar redeems to be next to each other on the list, and it doesn't go alphabetical order. Like, I don't know how Twitch decides the order of the redeems, but it seems to be random. So I'm just making them the same point cost so that they show up in the order I want them to. But yeah, it's not too much though as well. It's not like I'm making everything 50,000 points now. I think they're still like reasonable amounts. But it makes them more special as well. Like, if you have to pay more for it, then it doesn't happen as often. I can't speak. It means it doesn't happen as often. So then when it does, it's like a special surprise then. It's like a special treat. Makes them special. It always starts like that. Yeah, I'll make them cheaper next time. I promise. I promise. Scout's honor. I was not a scout. But it's okay. Right, where are we? Good job. Looks like the group is still quite far away from you. You can continue your work, but keep watch on the radar. Alright. Okay, what's my next job gonna be then? We've got the radar up and running, we can keep it. Oh my goodness, there's 5 optional ones here. There's 5 optional ones. Do I try them? Should I try them and just see if I get stuck or not? I'll have a look at them at least. For now, we can continue working on the harvester drones. There's a variety of optimizations you can make to its processor. Here's one optimization for its accumulator circuit. Alright. Oh boy, okay, okay, let's have a look at this. Okay, source 1 is a random signal. Sources 2, 3, and 4 are binary signals. Create a single value memory. When source 2 is 100 volts, output the value stored in the memory to out 1. When source 3 is 100 volts, store the value at source 1 in memory. When source 4 is 100 volts, add the value at source 1 to the value in memory. Oh, okay. Okay, is that going to be this then, the sample and hold? I think it's the sample and hold for keeping... Oh, I think this is too much for the moment. I'm gonna return to the menu. I think maybe not that one just yet. That one feels... I think all of the optional ones, they definitely feel like hard mode puzzles, so I think I'm gonna go on the sequential switch. I need something a bit lighter after the radar system. So I'm hoping this is gonna be like back to the straightforward ones. Because it always seems to be that there's a couple of straightforward ones, and then a fiendishly difficult one, and then a couple where it like gives you a break. It's what I'm hoping for. It's what I'm praying for. But oh, thank you so much everyone for the level 2 hype train. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. It is very appreciated. Right, look sharp. The outsiders. They're here. Got it, I'm heading out front. Hello, stranger. We mean you no harm. Who are you? My name is Sophia Kaur. I'm the leader of this group. We heard your message on the radio. We've been wondering for many months now. If your message was sincere, then we'd like to join you and contribute in what way we can. If that is true, then you're welcome here. Thank you. We do not have much resources with us, but we do have our own set of modules you might find useful for your engineering and repair work. New modules? I'm down for that. Thank you. It is much appreciated. Right, what do we got here then? Sequential switch. Send signals from source 1 to out 1, 2, and 3. At each time step, source 1 is paired with a specific out channel. Send source 1 to the paired channel. Update paired channel at regular intervals. Oh my goodness. Okay, what is this then? What is this new module going to be? Sequential switches. Sequential switches send their input to one of 4 output channels. The output channel can be chosen in one of 2 ways. Either send a gate signal to the trig input, which will advance the current channel to the next one, or send 0 to 100 volts to CV, which will select the channel based on the voltage level. Okay! Okay, let's learn how to use switches. Sequential switch. Okay. Okay, so there's the input. There's trig input, there's CV input. And we've got 4 outputs, which I'm guessing are going to be for here. Right, so source 1 is what's going in, I presume. Right. I'm gonna move them to the middle just because I find it easier to read when they're like in the middle. Alright. At each time step, source 1 is paired with a specific out channel. Right, let's have a look here. Okay. Right, source 1 is just like gradually going up. It starts at like 30 and it's just going up 1 at each step. Right, so it needs to start in output 2. And then at time step 4 here, it needs to switch to output 3. Oh. It's the channel to the next one. I think I need to just keep switching it to the next channel each time. Because it's going in a regular, like, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I think it would be... we need the trig. Right. Clock! Clock! Yes! Right, so I guess it would start on 1. So we'd need, like... 2, 3, 1... oh, hold on. Wait, what's that? Channel count. Controls the number of actively used channels. How do I change this? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we need 3 here. We've got 3 channels. We've got 3 outputs, so we need that one. The clock would also be like an interval 3 as well, because it's the 3 we're going between. Would it? I don't know. Am I? Hold on. Let's just see what happens if I start here and I just go like 1, 2, 3. Just see what happens. Just to know. It was right for a second then. Okay, so here it's... yeah, it's starting on output 1, which makes sense. And then it's going to 2, and then it's going to 3. It's going too quickly. We need them to be like... we need it to stay there for 3. Yeah, so we'll need the interval 3. So if I put the interval 3 in the trig, will that work? To just make it... that is working? Okay, I think I got lucky with the order of just putting them in like that, but it... yeah, it even started on the second output. I didn't expect it to. I thought it was going to start on the first output and I was going to have to wiggle the cables around, but that is working. That is working. We got the clock intervals. We got it going in order. Got it going for long enough. And I finished Act 2. Hey! Hey, progress! Nice. Oh, top score's really close as well. Oh, I love here how there are like options to have like the worst, like the most cables used and stuff. A little part of me wants to see what kind of a terrible system I can make with like the most cables possible. Cable length 69? Nice. That's... wow. Oh, I didn't realize there was a time taken as well. I love worst time taken, 127 minutes. Someone spent a while on this puzzle. But oh, Tuniflow, thank you for the head pat too. That went well though. I like that. That I feel like I got that a little bit easier than the previous one. So, Sophia's her name? What do you think? I'm not sure. I don't trust anyone, so I'm gonna say I'm not sure. Then let them help you out, but keep an eye on her, and find out more about them if you can. Sure thing. I think it's like, it's better to be safe than sorry in this situation. Like, I don't want to just like blindly trust everyone who walks in. Because that feels like it would go horrendously. Okay, oh, reversed sequential switch, okay. I hope you found the sequential switch module useful. Fred! Hello! Thank you so much for the resub! Oh my goodness, 6 months. Half a year. Thank you for the resub. Welcome, welcome. You've joined just in time for me to probably get stuck on another puzzle. Welcome. So far, I've been streaming for an hour and I've done 2 puzzles. Honestly, that's not that bad. That's not that bad considering how difficult this game can be. I'm alright with that. Especially considering a good like 15 minutes of it was also me talking about how much I like Ghost Trick. But happy Sunday! I hope you've had a good weekend! Welcome to Big Brain Times, featuring my two last brain cells desperately clinging for dear life. Thank you! I'm gonna do my best. I'm doing my best. I feel like as I play more and remember more how to play it, I'll get more into the swing of things and do better. But yeah, it was a really, really difficult puzzle to start with, so I'm hoping that it'll just be like more downhill from here. Like I know what I'm doing now, maybe. We'll see. Anyway, hello, Sophia. I hope you found the sequential switch module useful. Yes, it is, thanks. There is a system module to it, the reversed sequential switch, which performs as its name implies. Where did you get these modules anyway? Salvaged from our previous farm. What happened? Flooding. The waters ruined everything. Sabotage, we suspect. There was a dam up the river. It opened up all of a sudden. Who could have done it? Who would do that? Who do we know who would be messed up enough to sabotage other things to lay their claim to fortune? The agri-tech leader guy, I've forgotten his name. I've forgotten everyone's name in this. An enemy somewhere out there. We have our suspicions. And you've been homeless since then? Yes. Well, not anymore. Indeed. And we are in your debt. Okay, reversed sequential switch. Let's do it. Reverse sequential switch. Send signals from source 1, 2, and 3 to out 1. Yeah, it's just the same as before, but the other way around. Like, it takes the sources to one output instead of getting the one source to multiple outputs. Nice! Okay. Alright, reversed switch. Right, it feels straightforward in theory. Hold on. Myoko Joe, hello! Nice to see you, Alyssa. How's it going? Happy Sunday. I hope you've had a good weekend. Right, we want that to be 3 because we got 3 channels. Right, so these are where the inputs are. So we go input, input, input. Look at these really long pink cables. This is so inefficient. Okay, and then how... Oh. How do I... Hold on, hello. You're in a hotel room ready to see someone important tomorrow. That sounds exciting. Ooh. Am I allowed to ask who you're going to be seeing? Or is it a secret? I hope it goes well, though. I hope you have a good night's sleep in the hotel, too. Hopefully it's a nice bed. Oh. Oh, the music stopped in the game because I tabbed out. I see! Your secret's safe with me. I hope it goes well! And I hope you have a good night's sleep in the hotel. I feel like hotels are always a little hit and miss on... I clicked out of it again. Why did I do that? On whether the mattress is decent or not. But hopefully it's a nice room. And a nice stay. But thank you for stopping in as well, though. I hope I can be adequate evening entertainment. You can watch me get confused over synthesizer modules. I'm always sending something out here. Wait, do I... Hold on, yeah. CV or send a gate signal to Trig. Can I literally just like use this at like 100 to just send a constant signal so it's just always sending one? So it's just always sending whatever's there? Will this work? I don't know if this will work actually. This might not work, but it's worth a try. It's okay, the shower's extra good. Oh, that's nice. That's nice to get a shower that actually works properly. Not just like a dribble. But yeah, it's very similar. It is. Yeah, it gives me... It's definitely that same like style of puzzle. It's the kind of module logic kind of puzzles. It's so fun. It's been so cool so far. It's also made me... It's made me feel really smart and really stupid at the same time. It's been fun though. I don't know if this will work. I don't know if it'll let me just put this here without an input, but I'm just like, if I can just send a constant signal to here, then it will always send whatever's being input because we need that constant signal from all three. So I think that would work. Yeah, it seems to be working. Speed it up a bit, yeah. Yeah, that works. Just I can just send the constant signal over to just keep sending everything. Nice! What's the top? Oh, I was so close to the top score. That's so painful. So close. It's just the cable length. It's just the cable optimization. Oh, that was a fun one. Oh, update, you finished the demo, including the bonus challenge, and you really like it. Yeah, I thought you would. As soon as you were in chat saying, I've not heard of this before, I was like, oh, you would love this. This feels like the kind of game you would have a wonderful time with. It's so fun. It's so cool. And I'm definitely making more progress now as well after getting that first radar puzzle out of the way. But oh, it's so fun. It's such a good game. Here we go. Yeah, it has the modular synthesizer motif of 21st Century Food Court, but the puzzles are more like Shenzhen, yeah. Which are both games you really like? Yeah. They're good games. It's the kind of logic deduction, like, trying things out until they work kind of puzzle that I like. Like, it's a lot of fun to just plug things in and see what they do and figure out what they do and then be like, oh, now I know how I can combine this with this and make it do this. It's so fun. I love it. But yeah, I just did a puzzle too. I just succeeded at one and I'm very glad it worked the way I expected it to. Because I always have that little moment of like, I feel like I think I know how it works, but I don't know for sure. until I try it out. Like, I could have misinterpreted it, but I don't think I have. But I've never played 21st Century Food Court. I'll have to check that out too. I'm always on the look for more puzzle games. Let me write that down. Let me add it to my phone notes. Century Food Court. Nice. I've written it down. I will remember it. It's got the same wiring blocks together like this, but you're running a food factory. Oh, that sounds cool. And you gotta like get everything working the right way. I love that kind of thing, like assembling a system and then watching as it works the way it should. Right, Sophia, thank you for the sequential switches.
Lirie, one party, Lirie, one party.
Oh my goodness! Is that the Hiragiyu? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, you're back. Thank you so much for the resub. Oh my goodness. The 7-month sub. Oh, more than half a year now. How's it going? Nice to see you. Happy Sunday. It feels weird not having your stream before I do mine. But I'm glad you've got your computer back. Hello. Welcome. I've just been flexing the brain cells with tricky puzzles. Or trying my best. Oh, I'm doing well, thank you. I've had the kind of weekend where I was like, I need to get some work done. I've got to do so many things. And then I dyed my hair. But that was one of the things on my list that I needed to do. So it's still been productive. It's still been good. But I'm very busy. I've got so many things I need to do. So it's nice to have a nice, relaxing time with fiendishly difficult puzzles. Ooh, what color? I'll give you 3 guesses. I'll give you 1 guess. A single guess. I'm predictable. I'm a predictable creature. I do indeed have pink hair. But it was starting to fade a bit, so I was like, I need to touch up my roots. I've got to make it brighter again, and it's always a bit of a challenge because like I don't like doing everything in one day, because when I lighten my roots it's a lot of work, so I leave the actual coloring until the day after. Oh, betting on turquoise. Oh, brown. No, I wouldn't have to dye it for brown. No, wait, I'm sorry. What am I talking about? I have naturally pink hair, obviously. I did not dye it at all. But it feels so much nicer. I need to get it cut as well, because it's starting to get like just a little bit too long. It's getting to the point now where I'm like, no, I need it back shorter again. It's too much hair. But I booked a haircut for next week as well, so it'll be nice. I'm looking forward to it. It's nice to just have my hair back to normal, honestly. But yeah, I was gonna do so much work, and what did I actually do? I played Final Fantasy XIV, and I colored my hair. Yeah, I didn't really do much else this weekend. Oh no. It's okay. It's a whole new week tomorrow. It's fine. I can be more productive then. But I hope the file sorting doesn't go too badly. Hopefully you can get all of your stuff set up soon. It must be such a nightmare to have to deal with all of that after everything breaking. Yeah, I took some pictures of Tiffany. That's true. That's something I did like during the week, but that is also important productivity. But yeah, it's like I'm not too mad at myself because it's the weekend. It's the weekend. I don't have to worry about productivity at the weekend. That's what the weekdays are for, right? I'm just here like, yeah, I'm not getting much work done today, but it's okay. It's a Sunday. I can rest. And by rest, I mean difficult puzzles, apparently. But yeah, I recently started playing Final Fantasy XIV again, after not playing it for about 3 years. And I've had a lot of content to catch up to. I still haven't even gotten to the new expansion pack with the main stories, because I'm so behind. But I'll get there eventually. It's been fun going back to it though. It's been a while. I missed it. It's a fun game. The only problem is it ends up being such a time sink. I'll be like, oh, I'll just log on for a little bit. Oh, I'll just do a dungeon. I'll just do 2 dungeons. Let's just do all of my roulettes. Let's just do all of the beast scribes. Oh, let's do some crafting. And then before I know it, the day's gone. I need to set myself a timer or something. Be like, no, I will play for this long, and then I will stop. But anyway, back to the cable puzzles. I am ready to flex the brain cells again.
It appears you've learned how these modules work quite easily. I hope they will be of use.
Yeah, I think there's some circuits on this farm that need this.
You have done good work here. While you were working, we have begun tending to the crops in the fields. Take a look.
Let's look out the window. What have they done? Oh, they're actually helping. Oh, we can trust them. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry for not believing in you. I'm so sorry. Thank you for your food.
I hope this is to your satisfaction.
It very much is. Thank you. Oh, everyone's doing their part. It's so nice. I'm fixing all of the machines and they're doing the actual farming. Oh, that's why you're scared of playing any MMO. Yeah, it's the biggest problem with MMOs for me. Like, it's such a time sink. Like, there's so much... There's always something to be done. It takes so long. And yeah, it's the kind of thing where I forget about it for a while and then I go back and I just want to keep playing it constantly. Which is a lot of fun, but not great for productivity.
I've noticed that the farm's wireless network is unable to handle the additional load from my crew. If the network were improved, my crew can work together more efficiently.
How do I do that?
I have noticed there are several signal repeaters lying around the farm. If repaired, they could be used to improve the network.
Right, I'll get started. I can do that. I can do this, right? Right? Okay, so I was using the signal repeaters before. Oh, thank you for throwing... Thank you for throwing a cupcake at me. But, okay, I was using the signal repeaters before. Now we need to make them. So I need to figure out how to create the signals from before. It's for making you lose money. You are so welcome. You're so welcome. I hope you enjoy the game. And Make It Rainbow, hello! Lovely to see you. Thank you for the gym. The fancy gym, the expensive gym. I find it so funny that the text-to-speech is like 10 times the price. So it's like, you can either have gym, or you can have gym in italics with little sparkles around. Right, okay, source 1 and source 2 output a sequence of 4 voltage values before outputting 0. Output a looping sequence to out 1, consisting of the sequence from 1, followed by the sequence from 2. That's going to be the signal delays. We're going to need signal delays here. I don't know if we will need... No, we'll need 2. We'll need a signal delay for source 1, and then a signal delay for source 2. And probably... But yeah, yeah, if you plan on doing the puzzles yourself, yes, I apologize. I will be solving them, hopefully. But I hope you have fun with it. Thank you for stopping by, though. I'm glad I could introduce you to a game. I bet you didn't expect to come into the stream and just be like, oh no, I have made a purchase now. But I will have fun, thank you. I hope you do as well. I hope you have a great time with it. It's so cool. Something so satisfying about figuring out how to connect everything and make it work. It's so nice. Right, so I need a looping sequence of source 1 and then source 2. So I'm gonna need to change the delay amounts. put this? Source 1 in. How long are they? Okay, they're 4. They're 4 long, so I do a delay of 4? Question mark? I'm putting them as 4 delays, because we need 4 steps for each one. It's like 4 of source 1, and then 4 of source 2. The question is going to be how to make them happen, like, one after the other. And Jack, hello! Hello, nice to see you. The signals are going quite well. I'm figuring it out slowly but surely. I'm connecting these machines. I'm making them work, hopefully. But this is a really tricky one at the moment. I hope you're doing well though. Happy Sunday. For the current one, I need to... source 1 does a little output of 4 things. Source 2 then does another 4 things. I need to figure out a way to make it do source 1 and then source 2 and then keep looping it. So, ooh. Hold on. I've got an idea here of like, if I split source 1 and put it here and put it into the delay, but then also have it as like a sum? And so then it's like, there's the source 1, and then the output of source 2 will then be added to that 4 steps later. And then the signal delayed version will be added 4 steps later. No. No, will that work? I don't know. Let me disconnect these cables. Can't make sense of this game. Oh, well, to be fair, I've done quite a lot already. This is... You start off with just a couple of these. It's a lot more straightforward, but like, the further along you go, the more elements there are, the more you have to do all at once, and... Oh, it's fun. I feel like... Ugh. I feel like sums might be the answer here. Because, like, if I use a sum, and then I send the delayed one to the sum, and then send it back again, then it will send itself back again with a delay. I feel like I know how it's working in my head. Like, if we do source 1 into here, like, this starts, it's just source 1. And then we get a source 2. Oh, goodness. Because the idea in my head is like, this is source 1. We then have a delay of 4 for this one, and then put it in the sum. So then that's source 2. But then we need another delay of 4 again. Another sum? What if I just keep doing this? Like, we send it to here. Oh, or like input this to here, and then output it to this sum. Oh my... I want to see what this looks like. I want to see what this looks like. I want to know if I'm on the right track, or if I'm just way off course here. Let's just see what this looks like. Okay, nope. It's not sending anything to begin with. Oh. Oh. Right, it started doing it, but like too late. But then it definitely continued on to source 2. So I think I need to not have the source 1 at the beginning. I need to go... Or do I? Right, what if I'm gonna start with these two, source 1 and source 2. I'm gonna give them both sums. I'm gonna have each of them in their own little sum thing. Something is happening here. Right, so it's like, if the one from... Trying to figure out how this goes around, oh my goodness. If I do a split for, like, getting the input. Right. This is the source 2 one. I need to figure out a way to... I'm trying to wrap my brain around this, because I feel like in my head, I know a way that it could work. I'm just trying to figure out how to, like... I'm trying to untangle the cables. Like, all the cables are tied up in my head, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure there's a way to connect this so that it can do, like, the first signal and then the second signal and keep going around with it. But to do that, I need to... Yeah, using the sums for those. If I just have the source 1, if I bring this to, like, here... This is the source 1, and so then source 1 is the out. So then if I press play now, it should just immediately go source 1. But it'll only go once, because it's only been put in once. But then I can use this split to send it to the signal delay. And then... So then I've got the delayed signal for it. I need the delayed signal for 2 as well, though. Oh, I could send this to the sum of signal 2, because then this is signal 2 at the start. And then it's also got the delayed signal 1. So this one then goes source 2, source 1 as like an 8. 8? And then if I send that to here, and then give that a delay of 4 as well. Oh, and then I could put that back in the first sum, and it'll just keep adding it onto the end again. Will this... Because then I do that, it does the loop again. I could send it back to the first sum, and it sends it on with the delay, and then it should keep going around again, because it's going into here, and then it's going around... Oh, it's... Please work, please. Please work, please work. It's working, it's working. Keeps working? Oh. It keeps working. Oh. Oh, that was cool. That was a cool one. That was tricky. I was like, I know there's a way to keep this going. I just needed to figure out how to connect it. Oh my goodness, I was like 24 points off the top score. Oh, yeah, just cable length, just cable optimization. I would have gotten the top score there. Oh, big brain, thank you. I'm trying my best. I love this. I love this game. I feel clever. It's taken a while to figure out the order, but I'm getting there. Much appreciated. We can work more effectively now. Good to hear. And I just disconnect. Oh, that was cool though. Alright, optimize signal repeater. Oh, do I want to look at that? Do I want to look at that? Do I want to look at an optimized one? I noticed you've repaired the signal repeaters. There is an optimization you could make to them, if you'd like. I'll give it a shot. Source 1, Source 2, Source 3 output voltage sequences at different times. When inactive, they output 0 volts. Output the sequences from 1, 2, and 3 to out 1 in sequential order. Oh, so it's just Source 1, and then Source 2, and then Source 3. Hold on a second, I feel like I know a way to do this, but it feels too simple. I don't think it can be right. It doesn't feel like it can be right. Thank you for the hydrate. Hydrate and head pat. I will have a sip of my drink. But I'm just here like, if they're not outputting anything, then they're just outputting 0. Can I not just stick all 3 of them into a sum and then just send that to output, and then that'll be... It'll always just be sending the numbers, because the zeros aren't going to affect it. But that feels too... It feels too straightforward. That doesn't... No, it is. It's just... It just works like that. Is that how I'm intended to do this? That feels too easy. I did it. Oh wait, wait! I got an achievement. Extreme efficiency. Solve optimized signal repeater in an extremely efficient way. Huh. And I got the top score. Wow. That was so easy though. I wasn't expecting it to work. I was thinking about it and I was like, no, that can't be it. That's too easy, surely. Nope, I did it. That was all it needed.
Our wireless signals are much improved now, thanks to you.
That's good to hear. One incredible bonus puzzle. I didn't expect that to work. I'm so glad that worked, wow. Because yeah, I was just like, if it's just sending 0 any other time, I can just add them all up and it just sends whichever one is relevant. Amazing. Right, onto the crop sorter. We're getting crops now, we need to sort them.
We have begun harvesting some of the faster growing crops. We can begin processing them, but the machinery that sorts them remains broken.
I'll get right on it. I got this. I'm so good at repairing things now. Send source 1 to out 1. Upon receiving a non-zero value at source 3, send source 2 to out 1 instead for the next few time steps, as specified by the voltage value. Resume sending source 1 to out 1 immediately after. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Source 3, the values are so low, so I think it's going to be a situation here where it's like... I think I'm going to have to use an OR, because then with these, if the input is more than 0, like any non-zero value, it'll then make it 100, which I think is what I will need to do for that source 3. Because then I can turn this into a switch for here. For source 2. Like source 2 will only be sent if this is more than 0. And then that will be the out for source 2. I just need to figure out how to connect it to source 1 now. I think that should work. But Yeah, because they're such different values as well, though, I don't think I can do like a min-max. So I need to figure out a way to figure out if there is something coming from here or not. Oh. Oh, could I use the switch for this? Ooh. I might be able to use the switch for this. Because it's going to depend on which one. It's depending on source 3. We're only going to have 2 channels. I have the 2 channels for there. And that'll be the source 1 and source 2. Source 1, source 2. I really should use different color cables here, probably. It's fine. So if I... Oh. So we start here. We've got them into the switch. We've got our source 1 and our source 2. These are the ones that we need to send to the output. Now we just need to stick a bunch of stuff in the middle for it to recognize which one is the right one to send. Which is why I was like, if I could use this. Alright, how does the switch work again? It's... sending a gate signal to trig, which then advances the channel to the next one. So if I do this like this, right, I'll do a split for this one. No, this isn't what I need. Hold on. Can I just put this in here? Just put this straight into the CV and see if that works? I don't know if this will work. Let's give it a try. No! Oh! No, it's not working. Why is it not sending... Why was it sending source 2 here? No, I've messed this up. It was sending the wrong source. I only need it to send it for this single moment here. No, it doesn't work for the switch because the switch is more like a toggle. I need it to just be for like that one action. So that does not work for this, I don't think. Okay, I don't think I'm using the OR. What can I use? There's gotta be a way to use source 3 to connect to one of these. What happens if I just stick it in the trig one? What does this do? Nope. I like just the occasional odd note of just like, No, because it sent source 2 there again. Why did it switch when nothing happened with source 3 yet? Why did it switch at time step 6? Because there shouldn't have been any kind of input that would make it switch there, so I don't know why it switched to source 2 at time step 6. Do I need some kind of signal delay? I need to get a delay in here somehow? I don't know how much I would delay though. I don't know why... I don't know what I would delay. 0 value, send source 2 for the next few time steps as specified by the voltage value. Oh, wait, I need... Oh. Wait, no, that's trickier. Oh, I didn't even notice that. So it's like, if its source 3 has 1, then it needs to do it for the next 1 time step. If it goes up 4, then it needs to send it for the next 4 time steps. Oh my... Okay, I was very much misinterpreting this in a way that makes it easier than it actually is. Oh, this is tricky. How do I do this? Can I use the signal delay? Oh, no, that like the 1 to 4 volts to C. Huh. Oh no, so that'd be like 1 volt would send input 1, 2 volts would send input 2. No, that's not what I need. That's not what I need here. I need the CV one. I'm gonna need to... I think I need a delay somehow. How do I work this out? Doesn't help that they've given like everything here as well. I was like, maybe I can figure out what I need by looking at the modules which are available. Never mind. Almost all of them are available. Except for the clock timer one, which I feel would actually be quite nice here. How do I figure this out? Do I have... Right, 'cause how does the signal delay work as well? Sends the input to the output, but delayed by a specified number of time steps. That's like a specific number each time, though. Now, I feel like the OR could work here. Or not. I mean, if I do both of these. if I take... Oh, no, cable. I take source 3 and then just put it into both the OR and the NOT. No, that'd just send out a constant 100 volts, I think. What am I doing here? Could I use this? I'm trying to remember how the biases work. It takes an input and shifts it by a constant offset value. If there is no input, it outputs the offset value. So I could use that and like input source 3 into here. And have it as like -1. No, have it as 1. No, what am I talking about? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna have small monster. Because I'm wondering if there's a way that I can set up something with a bias. So like, because if there's no input, it outputs something else. So if I could figure out a way to use that here somehow. But it's so hard to figure out how to make it do the count depending on the voltage value. I feel like this is the kind of thing that needs like an optimized module to make it work, and it's a module I don't have. Wait. My brain is so empty. very empty. I wish this wasn't a story puzzle because because it means I have to complete it. Oh, I started off so strongly. I was like, yeah, I know what I'm doing here. And then I just completely misread what I had to do, and it's just specifying the voltage value. That's the bit I need to figure out. Like, I can get it to send through the 2 inputs, but I need this to change for certain amounts depending on the value. It's 6 here, so it needs to go for like 6 goes. I'm not sure how to figure this out. Is it? Do I need one of these? No, I don't think percentages are right here. Ugh. Head empty. I might go back and look at some of the other bonus puzzles for a little bit. Just to return to it, like, with a fresh brain. Because I didn't even look at half of these. I just saw them and I was like, you know what? I'm not ready for these. But then after doing this one, the optimized signal repeater, a part of me now is wondering, maybe I can do these. Maybe some of them are more straightforward than others. Like, I don't think I want to go back to the drone accumulator optimization. Let's try the signal delay implementation. I like the signal delays so far. There's a part of the processor that can be sped up with the signal delay module, but the wiring patterns are incompatible with our stock modules. You're going to have to implement the behavior of a signal delay module without using a signal delay. You know how I just said I like the signal delays? Okay, out 1 receives signals from source 1, but delayed by 1 time step. Okay. I have to figure out how to do this without a signal delay. Oh no. It's gonna be sample and hold. It's gonna be a sample and hold situation. Oh goodness. How do I start with this? Source 1. In. And how did I do the other one? No, I was using the signal delays in that one. I'm like, can I use a clock here? Just keep like resending it out. And then, oh, there isn't a... Oh, this is so painful. It's just like, it's literally just 1 step off for everything. I just... No, this one feels too much. This is too much. This is too much. Let's look at the next one. Let's look at the next one. What's the next one? Drone clock generator. Let's have a look at this one. In principle, this is the same concept as the previous circuit. In actuality, though, it's somewhat more complicated. Give it a try. I don't remember how I hope it doesn't mean like the previous one as in the one I just gave up on. We will see. Oh, Duke, thank you for the headphones. Me desperately trying to avoid the puzzle I need to do at the moment. Okay, out 1, out 2, and out 3 receive delayed clock signals of the same frequency. Okay, let's have a look. It's just, yeah, it's just 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I've got here, sample and hold. I do a clock at like interval of 3. Oh. Just jumping in like, wait, I know how to do this. No, I do not. 1, 2, 3. I need to send 3 of these out. How do I make them... Do I literally just, like, connect 3 of these? And it's like, first one outputs to here, second one outputs to here, third one outputs to here. I don't know if this would work. Right, if I split this clock and then have this as the gate for all of these, I don't think this is going to work, but I want to see what it does. Oh, and then there isn't an input though. Hold on, let me see what this just even does, if anything. Just sends nothing to all of them. I'm not sending anything. There's nothing going in. I don't know what I expected that to do. Right, oh, I don't have the... I was hoping there might be a bias thing going on somewhere so that I could just create my own signal. Oh, if I do the or... No. Yeah, this one just outputs 100 volts if it gets nothing, so maybe this can be our input. And then what if I just put splits, like, between each of these? So this output, it goes to here, it goes to the input for this one, but then it also goes to here. And then this one, output goes here, becomes the input and also out to... I don't think this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try. It's just like Minecraft Redstone. You are so right. Also, hi Lyra! Nice to see you. It really is. It's the same kind of, like, system building. But I don't think this is gonna work, but I want to see what it does. Nope, it's constantly sending 100 this time instead. If I make it... Yeah, this is just like sending a constant signal of 100 to all 3 of them, which is not what I need. So it is... This is not the approach I need to take. I'm just gonna get rid of these. I didn't think that would work anyway, but yeah, I need to figure out how to get them working. I think the NOT... I'm gonna need this, because this is the only way I can actually generate voltage here, because I don't have a source. I don't have a source, so I need a way to actually get voltage, so I need this one, and that's gonna be how I get my voltage. Also, Dima, hello! Thank you for the head pad. Welcome, welcome. I ran out of source? What? Oh yeah, there's no source here anymore. It's... We got a dry machine. Honestly, that's probably a good thing. I don't think I would want a damp machine. But Vera, that's nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. I'm trying to figure out what the heck I am doing here. I just had a bunch of puzzles where I had a system, like a delay signal thing, and now I just have to make that without having the module I used. So like I'm creating the module basically, and I'm very stuck. No. No dank machines, please. It's gonna need one of these, because this is like, it stores it and then sends it out when needed. I just need to figure out how to make it work with the outputs. It's so tricky. No, can I literally just... I don't know, I really wish I just had the delay things. Because it's like, the fact that they receive the signals of the same frequency is like, I need it to go like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. part of me is like... No, this is just output then. So I'm like, can I use this and then go out here? And then cheat and use another clock? And another one of these? And cheat and do it this way? No, I don't think this is going to work because there's going to be too many gaps in between, but I do want to just see what happens. It's not going to work, but let's see what it does. It's, yeah. The third one almost works. I think the third one would work if I went like that. No, it's going... No, the interval has to be 3 then. Some of them are working sometimes. This one's just going like on, off, on, off. It's... It's very much not working. I'm gonna leave this one as well for now. I don't feel like doing this optional puzzle. It's going well. I hope this is the big brain stream that everyone was hoping for. I'm doing terribly. Ah, be real with me. You completely lost track of how the puzzles work like 3 puzzles in. That's fine. I'm not sure how they work either. I'm just plugging things in and hoping for the best. Yeah, like watching a guitar pedal wizard plugging in their 100 relays. That's basically how it is. It's all based on like synthesizers and stuff and like audio stuff. So it's that kind of concept. I'm gonna try this one again. Let's go back to the crop sorter. This is the next story one I have to do. This is the next story puzzle. But the main problem here is I thought I knew what I was doing. And then I realized it says, I need to send it for a specific number of time steps depending on what the voltage value is. And I completely missed that as I was looking through it. And I thought I knew exactly what I was doing, and I did not. I think this is what I do here though. Like, we've got the 3 switches, we've got 1, 2, 3. We send whichever one we need to here. We just need to figure out how to make it recognize when to change. Oh no, we only need 2. We need 1 and 2. Source 3 is the one that we need to use to identify it. Right, and if I just plug source 3 into there, this is what happens. We get the errors. Bump, bump. The only thing you know about audio is that you shouldn't buy gamer headphones. Yes! Yes, and for comfort you shouldn't buy a gamer chair. Very true, very true. I fell for that. I fell for the gamer chair scam. It's probably mean to call it a scam, but my first like desk chair I got with my desk. Wow, yeah, desk chair for desk. The first chair I got, it was a gamer chair because it was pink and it had like a cat paw print on it, and I was like, I need this chair, and it was so uncomfortable. It was the most uncomfortable thing. It didn't move properly. The recliner was squeaky. Everything started falling apart. It was horrible. And then I got my current chair, which is just it's just an IKEA chair. It's the Javfajal. I'm not even going to try and pronounce it. But it's a really good chair. It's such a nice chair. Like, I feel like I have such good posture when I'm sitting in this chair. It's so good. It's such a nice chair. And it was actually cheaper than the gamer chair costed as well. I wish I'd bought this one first. It's such a good chair. It's really nice. And Xander's got a gamer chair too, and he's got so much trouble with his chair at the moment. It's literally falling apart. He has to like stick a screwdriver in it to make it stay in position. But yeah, the chair I've got is really nice. It's such a nice chair. And I feel like the shape of the chair as well, it's got like a curved back. So I just like automatically sit properly in it. Which is incredible for me because usually my posture is absolutely abysmal. I'm usually like, has anyone seen Death Note? Does anyone know about Death Note? like, if you imagine L from Death Note and the way he sits, I usually sit like that. Like the total gremlin posture, just like knees up, standing, squatting on the chair. I like sitting like that, it's comfortable. Oh, thank you for the posture check too. And have a big stretch. Sit up straight. Whoa. But yeah, I remember when I first saw Death Note and I was like, wait, he sits like I do. Wait, do I really look like that when I sit? It was very eye-opening. It was a big moment for me because I didn't realize how ridiculous I looked when I sat like that. But it's comfy. It's comfy. Oh, you checked the underside of your chair recently and there's literally metal parts torn apart because of the way you lean on it. Oh no. Well, hopefully it's not fallen apart at least. Right, this is... oh... yeah, because this is switching at all the wrong times. I need to figure out a way to make this signal into what I need it to be, but I'm not sure how to do that. I feel like I'd need some kind of signal delay. Because it needs to go through, like... oh, how do I do this? I'm gonna split this to start with, just to have the Source 3. Wait, if I use the Source 3 and put it through a bunch of signal delays, then it'll keep going until it stops going. What am I talking about now? It'll keep going until it stops going, right? Just delay it by 1 every time, and then when it stops going, it will have stopped going. No, this is probably not it. Just gonna see what it does. I've messed it up so spectacularly there. Look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. That's absolutely not it. I've gotta say though, I like the music in this as well. Ah, Frozen Moonsault. You usually sit with crossed legs and upper body lean forward, left shoulder slumped, right arm resting on the desk. Oh! Oh, I have like an L-shaped desk, and I also lean my right arm on my desk because I have desk like right here on my side. But yeah, the chair I got originally had armrests on it as well, but I found that the armrests were actually making my posture worse, so I just took them both off. I just removed them. It's like I just lean my right arm on my desk when I need to, and my left arm just stays by my side, I think. Yeah, oh, you have a size adjustable table, so you barely even sit in your chair. Oh, that's good though. That's cool though, I love that. It's so nice if you can have it adjustable, because then you can just always have it in the perfect position. But yeah, I have an L-shaped desk for my room because my room is quite small, so I did it to like optimize on desk space. Because otherwise, if I just had like a long desk, I'd end up with like empty space next to it that I wouldn't be able to fit anything else in because of it being so small. But with the L-shaped desk, I've got all like the drawers and shelves underneath it too, and I store a lot of crap under here. I've got so much random stuff on the shelves under my desk. Like there's some that I can't reach those shelves usually. They're just kind of out of the way, and I use them as a place to like dump stuff when I'm like, I need to put this away somewhere, but I don't know where to put it. I'll put it on that shelf, and then like every couple of months or so I'll just take everything off the shelf and find places for them. But yeah, it's just like the random stuff shelf. There's so much stuff on there. Oh, I got it for around 200 last summer and don't regret a single cent spent on it. That's the best kind of purchase. The best kind of purchase to make. Right, I'm so stuck here on how to turn this into something I can use. Like, I wonder if I can use like a bias thing and have it as like a -1, because then I can just keep sending it through this and it'll keep sending it onwards until it reaches 0? That's like my theory. I just need to figure out a way to actually implement that works. But I'm just like... Like maybe if I use like a max here, like I'll send the source 3 in. And then the output from the bias. And then the source 3 will also go into the bias and it'll be reduced by 1. So I reduce it by 1. No, I need the signal delay first. I'll send this into the delay. And then the output of the delay will go into here. I'll reduce it by 1 after it's gone forward a step. I'll put that into here. No, I'll put that into here. No. Oh, I feel like I'm so close, but not quite there. Because then I'm like, if I... Let me just see what this does. I don't know if I'm on the right track here. No, I'm still getting the wrong outputs at the wrong spots. Oh. I need to keep like a loop going of the delay. So we've got the source in going here. And if I make like another split. So then this is the output here. No, what am I doing? Hold on. I think I can just put this straight into here. Like if I have the one option as the source 3. And then the other one, I put it... How do I... So this, the output of this, like whichever is the biggest between this or the delayed version. Or like the reduced by 1 version. Because it'll be 0 otherwise, so if like I manage to send this through a delay... Go, blah, blah, my brain is... My brain is like, I feel like I'm making less sense as I go on. Like I'm trying to explain my reasoning and it's making less and less sense. It's like, no, you can't do that. That's not how that works. Oh, I think, yeah, top 10 sentences you don't want a learning electrician to say. Just like, I think I can just put this straight into... I've got to say, like, I'm really amused by the community that came along to the farm and was like, oh yeah, we'd like to come and help out. And they're just gonna see me, like, kneeling in front of this device, waving cables around, going, I don't know what I'm doing here. And they're still somehow sticking around. I'm just gonna be like, is this really the person in charge here? Are they okay? Right. Oh, what if I put the output of this, like whichever's bigger here, into the signal delay? So whichever one is the bigger one, I put that into the signal delay, and then that's the one I send over to the bias. I've made a loop here. But it might work. It might work. If I can... I think I'd need a split. I need to split this somewhere. Like, if I split it here, so then the signal delay goes here. And it keeps going around, and then... Oh... I feel like I'm so close to something here. I feel like I'm so close to like the genius moment. I've just not quite found it yet. Right, so source 3, I send it through to here. And so the output is then sent to this splitter, which goes into the delay. The delay goes along here. it's reduced by 1 for the next step, and that's also put into here. So whichever one is the bigger one here, that's the one I send back into the signal delay. And so then this, I don't remember what this does. I'm gonna see what this does. I think this shows me like values as they go along. Yeah. That seems to be sending the right things. Can I then like send this here? Will this work? No, I'm missing some. Hold on, what am I missing? I don't know why it's... I don't know why it's changing here. It's just sending source 2, but then it changes to source 1 here, and I don't know why it's changing to source 1 here. Why is it changing to source 1 here? Because this feels like it's sending out the right numbers. I'm gonna go really slowly. Watch at each spot. Okay, send the first signal. It's sent to 5 here. So then for the next 5, I need it to send source 2. But it's not sending it. Oh, hold on. It's because the very, very first... Oh, stop, thank you. It's because the very first thing I'm sending, it has a source 3, so it's immediately changing it to number 2. Go a little bit faster. But it's changing back 1 too soon. Like a single step soon. Oh, because I removed 1 here, do I then have to like... I think here before I send it to the CV, because I removed 1 for this section, I think I then add 1 back for here to keep it going the right amount of time so that I'm not missing 1 off. I don't think I'm explaining this very well. I feel like it makes sense in my head, but I don't think I've explained it. It might work though. Oh. So the amount of stupidity you've already seen in your time as an IT administrator is scary. Oh, it's honestly like some of the stuff I hear it makes me amazed that people can like make a computer function sometimes. Oh no! An office where they chained 4 power strips after one another. Oh my god. No. No, that's awful. Like, I feel bad enough having just like power strips in my outlets in the first place. I would never like add a power strip to another power strip. Like, no. No, oh no. That's terrifying. Honestly, I think that the most terrifying thing about that is the thought of having an office where they only have 1 electrical outlet. Like, why? How? How do they not have more wired up? Right, I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm not sure if this is what the problem is, but it's like, because it always seems like it's 1 off. It's changing back like 1 too early, so I'm like, what if I just add +1 before I send it back here? But it might just make everything break. So let's see. It hasn't broken yet. It hasn't broken yet. Is it gonna break? Is it not gonna break? Did I do it? I think I did it. I think I did it. Oh. Why did I put a pause there? I don't want the pause there. Keep going, keep going. Oh, I did it. Oh. That was a really tricky one. That was a really hard one. Oh, that was fun though. I feel accomplished now. That was a really tricky one. Oh no, oh no, oh. The only situation you would ever consider using a power strip on another power strip is if neither was connected to the grid and it was for storage purposes. Yeah! Even then it would be like, Yeah, I would have cried if it broke like right at the end, but I'm so glad that worked though. It was just the moment of like, I was removing one from every step, so it probably made sense to add that one back to each step. Oh, I'm so glad it worked though. Oh. Yeah, the weirdest part is that the building was newly built. 5 sockets in the entire building? No, that's awful. Who made those building plans? That is terrible. Like, I struggle enough in my bedroom, and I have 4 different power outlets on the wall. Like, I can't imagine having just one. Like, I wouldn't be able to. I would not be able to power everything I needed to if I only had one outlet. And that's just me. I'm just like a single person. Oh, I heard stories about people plugging things into a power strip that was plugged into itself. Oh no. They're just like, well, it was plugged in, so surely it has power, right? Where does the power come from? Doesn't it come from the plug? Right? The power comes from the plug, right? So you plug it in and it has power, right? I'm so sorry. That's a nightmare situation. Anyway, we've got a lovely message here from Eldon, which I'm pretty sure is the name of the guy who was the part of I think it was agri-tech, like the company that made all of the machines that just magically broke one day for no apparent reason. Did you think I wouldn't notice Sophia? I wonder what the binary says. Hold on, let me quickly. It might just be added for flavor, just like random numbers. I want to check now. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, and on top of that, you were the idiot that had to solve that mess, and oh no! And get the internet connection set up with switches, whilst also only having 5 Ethernet ports and a maximum internet speed of 512. No. No, that is a nightmare. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry you had to deal with that. And mini vent. Trying to prep a wish list for gifts because your parents are big on physical gifts, but you're struggling. Oh no, I'm the same. I always struggle so hard when I'm trying to think of like things for gifts, because a lot of the things that I want to get, when it's smaller things, I have no self-control and I just buy them for myself. So then it's like the only things I have left that I really want tend to be quite big, and it's not the kind of thing I want to ask for as a gift, because I'm like, well, that's too much. It's too much for a gift. But it's so difficult. It's so difficult to find things like that. But if they really want to give something, like, if not cash, like, would gift cards work? Because I know sometimes people think that gift cards are a bit more of a gift than just cash. But then it would still like function in the same way as cash, if you know what I mean. I know, because I've got quite a few family members who don't want to just give money all the time, but they're fine with gift cards for some reason. It's like money, no, that's weird. Gift cards, yes, it has gift in the name, I'll give you that. Yeah. Yeah, just like, can I have this very specific technical niche thing that you've never heard of that's also £400? That's usually what it is. It's usually what it ends up being. I'll just be like, oh, there's nothing I really want, but I could do with this really, really expensive thing that is not technically necessary. It would just be a nice upgrade. Yeah, oh, they don't particularly like either, though. Or either thought. Though they consider gift cards an emergency option. Ah, I see. So it's more like if there's nothing. then at least gift cards are an option. But yeah, it's so hard to think. I think especially like when you're put on the spot and you're like, what do I want? No idea. But I find sometimes when I'm thinking of things like that, one thing I like to do is I like to browse AliExpress just because it throws the most random things at me. And sometimes it'll be things I didn't even know I needed. And other times it'll send me something and it'll remind me of something else I need. Like, oh, hey, it showed me all these really cute pens. I could really do with a pen holder for my desk. And then that gives me an idea to put on the wish list. Just inspiration from the strangest places. But yeah, you usually just throw games from their respective Steam libraries or your old tech at people. I love that. Yeah. Asked your parents to buy you a Raspberry Pi, they'd go to the local bakers. Yeah, same. See, for me, it's when it's like tech stuff for me, I have an Amazon wish list that I send out, and it's always really nice because I'll get things from my grandma and she clearly has no idea what she's buying for me, but she knows that I will like it, so she's happy. So it's just full of random things, just random little things I find. But yeah. Hate how these bots are so good at listening for things to advertise to you, but not at listening for the grocery list. It's so true. It's so true. Honestly, I really like walking around shops as well, like physical shops. Because sometimes I'll just be having a wander and I'll see something on a shelf and I'll be like, ooh, I didn't know I needed this in my life, but now I kind of want it. Just get inspiration from other places, because otherwise I have no idea. I was gonna try to look up this binary, and I got distracted by wishlist things. But, oh, your old Elgato, your old Sennheiser headset, and your old PC. Ah! I remember I sent my old XLR mic and my old XLR mixer to a friend of mine as well. And I'm gonna be giving my old graphics card to another friend of mine. And, and it's, everything I get, I'm just like, oh, I can give this to someone else when I'm done with it. I feel like it's nice, though. Like, a lot of the things I've gotten have been gifts, like, for the parts of my PC. So it feels nice to, like, keep the train going, keep the giveaways going. Be like, okay, I got an upgrade, so now I can give you an upgrade with my old parts, because it's better than yours. And it keeps it going. It's like, pass along the good vibes. Sometimes you go to the store knowing the exact 3 things you want and come out with one of those things and about 30 other snacks. Me too. I have to make a list when I go shopping, because if I don't make a list, I will forget what I went in there for. Because I only have to take like 3 steps and I'll see something on the shelf and be like, ooh, actually I want that. And then I go and buy it and I step out of the shop and I'm like, wait, I went in there for something else. Gotta go back in. I'm a very forgetful person though. I have a ridiculously terrible short-term memory. As you will all probably know if you've seen me in streams, like furiously writing things down, because I know if I don't write it down I will forget it in 5 minutes. But I have a really good long-term memory. Like when I remember something, I remember it. Like that memory is trapped in my head. I can't forget things once I've remembered them. Especially song lyrics. I've got like, I feel like my brain has a sponge memory just for song lyrics. Like I can sing a song that I haven't listened to in like a decade and get all of the words right. But I won't remember what I had for breakfast the other day. Only the most useful memories here. Right, so we've got 10111010. That's a Z. 10101101. 101010. I'm putting all of these in because I want to know if it says something. 1010 1010 10101010. Oh, it's got a bunch of garbled characters, so I guess it doesn't mean anything. I'm glad I checked either way. Right, anyway, did you think I wouldn't notice Sophia? Who is this? How did you get this channel? Eldon Ellis, I'm coming for you. Wow. Great, Eldon Ellis. Oh no! No, 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 this is bad. What now? Just wait, I need to tell Miriam. Alright. Yeah, this isn't good. This is, he's definitely a villain character here. He's the one who created all of the machines that just magically stopped working. And he's also the one who created such a monopoly that he ended up renting out the machines to people, so he basically could hold everything they own hostage. So yeah, he's not a nice guy. I don't think he's a good guy to have around here, but it's okay because we're gonna make an electric fence. I hate when you make a list and then you forget where you put the list. That's not a problem for me because I make lists on my phone, and my phone is like glued to me. I never misplace my phone. It's like the one thing I always know where it is. But the amount of notes I have in my notes app on my phone, it's ridiculous. I make notes about literally everything. I think my favorite is when I write down dream notes, actually. I just went into my notes app on my phone, and the last thing in there is a job at a little hairdresser's, panel in the wall which leads to a cool little staff room, but we're not allowed to use it yet. That was my dream, and I think it's because I booked a haircut. So I had a dream about a nice little hairdresser's and a job I got there, apparently. But yeah, PC's a situation since the shipping company managed to break the 2080 Ti inside the PC and the front glass of the case. Oh no. Oh, what a nightmare. Oh, that must be so painful to order something and then it doesn't even arrive. Right, here we go. I heard the news from Gordon. Eldon Ellis. So he's alive. He said Sophia's name. How does he know her? I think that's a question for Sophia. His people found us on our old farm. Like yours, ours was filled with Ellis equipment, and he wanted them back. What did he do? He didn't have much resources back then, so he left us be. But then the dam upriver opened and flooded our farm. We have no evidence, but it was probably his doing. If I had to guess, he will likely come to take this farm for himself. So what do we do now? We prepare. If Ellis and his crew are coming for us, we need to defend ourselves. Start with the farm's security systems. Get the electrified fence functional again. Alright. Electric fence, ooh. Send source 1 to out 1, out 2, and out 3 in sequence. When all signals sent to the current output so far add up to 100 volts or more, move to the next output. Okay. This is interesting. Okay. Okay, so we have the switch going here. We're gonna need the multiple outputs. But, the signals... We need to only send the signals when they add up to 100 volts or more. So, like, here we start with output 1 at 55. At 62, it switches to the next one because that adds up to 100. Then we got 58. Plus 42, that adds up to 100. We move on to the next one. 15 plus 42 plus 68, then it switches to the next one. This is going to be interesting to figure out how to make it recognize that. Ooh. I'm not sure how to start here. What do we use here? Right, the switch is definitely gonna be needed. I wonder if it's going to be using these, and I'm going to have to do like a bunch of sums and splits and have it so that when it reaches that amount, it sends it to here and moves on to the next one. I'm not sure how to set that up. Oh, well, we need three switches here. The 3 switches. I think that's straightforward enough. Wait, I can put that in. I think that's right. It's just figuring out how to work out everything else. Oh my goodness. My poor little tiny brain. What do I do here? Because we've only got the one source. So we're gonna need to split the source. I'm pretty sure. Probably. Oh, I'm trying to figure out how we can do this with the things we have. Do I use a sum here? I'm so unsure. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I need some more monster for this, I think. Man, I really picked a difficult game to stream. I feel like I maybe could have chosen better games to stream, because so much of this so far is just me thinking I've got something and then realizing I've not quite got it and trying to figure it out in my head, and so I'm just kind of staring blankly like, thank you for the hydrate and posture check. Thank you. Yes, more brain cells, that's what I need. I just need to refuel. I'll be fine. I believe in myself. I got this. Ugh. Big stretch. I'm gonna put my blanket around me, I think. Oh, I'm dropping things. I've got a nice blanket, so I'm gonna wear my blanket for a bit. Yeah, I just need to water the brain cells. Just gotta give them the proper sustenance to grow strong and healthy. Mimo. Huh. This is the first one where I've looked at it and just been like, I don't even know where to start with this. I guess it would be a situation of like bringing in the source, adding a delay, and then adding that delay to the next one, or like removing it from the next one. And then if it ends up being less than 100, then it moves on to the next thing. So it would be like building off that. But I'm not sure. Oh. This feels like such a tricky one. I don't know if I'm on the right track with this, but it's like, if I bring in the input, if I delay it by 1, and then bring that to the output, then I can do I can use the attenuator to make it minus 100%. And then bring that minus up to here, along with the source. And then if that is less than 100, yeah, if it's more than 100, it outputs 0 volts. Otherwise, it outputs 100 volts. If I then bring that into here, then that can be the CV for this. And then I can use the source one as the input. This might work. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this will work, but I'm going to give it a try. Because the idea here is basically I take the source. Oh, but then this only works for like 2 in a row. It doesn't work like 3 onwards from that. Oh. No, I don't think this is gonna work. This is... Nope. Nope, it's not working. It's very much not working. Never mind that. Yeah, the way I was thinking about it, I think it was more like... It works if it's only for, like, the previous one, but sometimes there's, like, 3 or 4. And so when there's 3 or 4, it doesn't work, 'cause it only takes the previous one. And that's where I got it wrong. Oh, this is such a mess. I'm getting rid of everything. Everything except for the sequential switch. This is the only thing I'm sure of. This is the only thing that's real. I know I have the 3 outputs. That's all I know. That's all I need. How to make an electric fence. Oh, goodness. I feel so stuck on this one. I don't know how to, like... How to add them up and to, like, recognize that they reach 100. It's the main thing here. I feel like I need to make a loop that then, like, resets itself. I'm not sure how to do that. A sample and hold, maybe? Oh. No, I think I could use the signal delay here. But I need to make more of a loop to bring it back, bring the signal back. So then it's like a sum. And that's the output that then goes into the sum. Oh my goodness, what am I doing here? Yeah, I'm really stuck on this one. Yeah, I'm not sure where to start on this one. What have I got? I've got it. Yeah, I don't know where to start. I'm gonna step away like I did with the previous one I was stuck on and have a look at the bonus things and see if there's anything I can do there. Okay, because I did so well on that optimized signal repeater. That one was great. I haven't tried... Oh, farm gate. Shall I try the farm gate? If I'm trying to do the farm fence, then maybe the gate is the right thing to try first. Hey! If the outside is getting close, it might be a good idea to get the front gate fixed. Why is that? Well, if they're here to murder you and take your stuff, then closing the gate in their face might buy you some time. Ever the optimist. Well, what else can you do? Sure, I guess. Right, what is... Hello? Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness, I'm finally out of my depth with puzzles. Right, source 1 is a rising and falling envelope with occasional malfunctions causing voltage spikes. When source 1 falls to 0, output 100 volts to out 1, closing the gate. When source 1 rises to 100, output 100 volts to out 2, opening the gate. Voltage spikes should be ignored. Oh. Oh, how do I ignore the spikes? Oh, okay, this is interesting. I need to figure out a way to ignore the spikes here. I'm pretty sure I had something similar earlier. I just don't remember how I solved that one. Oh, this feels like it's going to be a difficult one to master. What do I have here? Man, is it bad that a little part of me is like, I wonder if I could just brute force this in a really incorrect answer kind of way? A little part of me is really tempted to try, because this literally just means like, I just need output 2 at timestamp 13, 32, and 49. And I need output 1 at timestamp 21 and 40. So I wonder if I could literally brute force that. I'm really tempted. I might not be able to do it, but I have signal delays, I've got the clock, I've got the sample and hold. Right, so it's when it reaches 0. When it reaches 0, I send it to output 1. That's a really easy one to do. That one doesn't even need any brute forcing because the spikes are all 100s, so you do source 1 here. So when it hits... When source 1 hits 0, we need it to hit output, so we do not. So we literally just put that into here, and then that's output 1. And that should work every time, like if I just press play now. Oh no, it's sending it too frequently now. Oh no, because the 100 is like breaking the output. It's only for like the first instance of it reaching 0. Ah. Never mind, never mind. I see what I did wrong. I wonder if I could just use loads of clocks. The clock goes up to interval 5. Yeah, honestly, I feel like brute forcing it might actually be more difficult than just working it out on its own. It's the spikes that make it difficult. Without the spikes, it would be so easy. But I guess that's the whole point of it. Like... Let's go back. Let's go back to the menu. What else are there? What was the other one? Because there was one before this that I haven't looked at either as well. The motor frequency regulator. I didn't look at this one. The outsiders are getting nearer to your farm. Should I be worried? Let's not get ahead of ourselves. If you can repair one of the scouting drones, you can send it out to observe them. Our drones can't travel so far out. You'll need to fix the motor frequency regulator so that it can remain stable in flight. Alright. Construct a looping buffer. Alright. Okay. Easy, right? When source 2 outputs 100 volts, record the next 4 signals from source 1 and output them to out 1 in a repeating loop. Great. Great, nightmare. Signal delay. No, this seems like a really complex one. I don't think this is one I should be attempting when I just got stuck on the regular puzzle. Yeah, this is wild. Yeah, I'm going back. I'm going back to the main one. Main one. Here we go. This is the riveting puzzle gameplay that everyone was hoping for. Me being stuck for an hour. Although at least it's not as bad as Baba Is You. If I was playing Baba Is You on stream, I don't think puzzles would actually get solved. It would just be a stream of me being lost and talking about random stuff. Right. Bum 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 bum. Oh, I have a saved game. It saves it saves games, okay. This is what I had before for the... Wow, yeah, all the progress I made. My 3 outputs. What am I missing here? It feels like there should be some way. Some way to figure out how to like add them together until it makes 100, but then it's like I need it to like add up until it makes 100 and then like reset itself, which is the tricky part. It's like figuring out how to make it then stop just counting constantly. I got my source, I got my pink cables. When all signals sent to the current output so far add up to 100 volts or more, move to the next output. So do like a sum thing, and when it reaches 100, see, it would be so easy if it was just a constant, because if it's just like when it reaches 100, I send it to here. But I don't know how to like reset it back to normal after it's reached it, because then every single one after that would also be over 100, because it would just keep adding on to it. That's the part I'm stuck about at the moment. This electric fence is tricky. Didn't expect a fence to be quite so complex, honestly. I'm just like, can't you just send a continuous energy volt? Oh, my internet just blipped for a second. Oh. Oh, thank you for the haiku redeem, Lumsep. Oh my god, in Baba Is You style? Oh. Cable is output. Lirie is cable. Oh no! Level is now lost. A bit of a weak haiku, but it'll have to do at the moment. I feel like my brain is melted, but I feel like that's the way I lost most of the levels on Baba Is You. Like I would think I was doing so well, and then I would accidentally hit something, and then it would just become like Baba is rock, and I'd be stuck. It happens so much. Just like the silliest things. Or then just be like, something is lose, and then I touch it and... Or like, air is lose. Wall is lose, and then you walk into the wall and you're like, ah. My bad. Such a fun game though, I love Baba Is You. Cable is now win. Cable is win, yes. Oh, there's an undo button. I do, but I still kept doing things. Also, like, when I played it, I don't know if this is just like a me problem, but every time I played it, every time I would try and hit undo, I would hit restart instead. Like, I did it so many times. I don't know why. I knew which was the restart button, I knew which was the undo button, but every time I make a mistake, I would smash restart, and then I'd be like, no, I only wanted to, no. But it became like such muscle memory that I would know I was going to hit it, and I'd still hit it anyway. So I'd be making really good progress, and then I would accidentally restart and be like, ah, okay, I guess we're beginning again here. But yeah, I still haven't actually completed Baba Is You. Because I went into it and I was like, I'm determined, I'm not gonna look up anything. I'm not going to have any hints. I'm gonna figure it all out by myself with no help and no advice. And yeah, every now and then I go back on and do like 2 levels and then get stuck again. But it's so fun though. It's so good. It's such a good game. Alright, I have no idea what I'm doing here with this fence. I'm trying to figure out how I can, like, figure out how to, like, reduce it again when it reaches 100. Wait, what if I just literally have, like a bias thing, and then whenever it reaches 100, I then take 100 off it and start again? Would that work, maybe? It might work, maybe. Like, I send it through, and then send it through the bias, and then restart again. But it only goes through to that once it reaches 100? Maybe. So we'll go here. If... No, because these ones are just straight up if they're just more than 0 volts. I need it, like, if it's 100, then it goes through. But only if it's 100. How do I... Oh... So I guess... Oh! GG! Hello! Thank you for the hydrate! Thank you! I'm trying my best. This puzzle is really stumping me at the moment. But thank you for the hydrate! I will have a sip of my monster. Get energized. Get my brain cells back. I need them! I need them! Where have they all gone? Yeah, I think the bias might be the right idea here. I need to figure out how to... I'll need to get a signal delay in. So what I'm basically doing is, we got the source here. The source goes to the sum. And then the delayed source also goes to the sum. And then that keeps getting output until it reaches 100. Oh, what am I doing here? Oh, we'll get the source 1 again as the input for here. And then I'll send this to the out. So that then when this reaches 100, I send... Oh no, that's an out. I send it to here and then send it back to there. No, but then I'm still not actually sending anything. Oh, split? I sent this over to the gate, and I also send it as the input to here. Oh no, to the CV for here, and then this goes to the input. I don't know if this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. It's basically like making a big old loop where it's just adding to the sum every time, and then when it reaches 100, the bias removes 100. I don't know if this is gonna work. It probably won't. Go faster. No, it's not working. Okay, where am I going wrong here? Oh, it's like I need it to only do the bias if it is at 100, but I think it's putting it through every single time. Oh. What am I doing? Oh, it feels like it shouldn't be too hard, but it is. Oh, what else do I have? What other modules do I even have here? Right, because I'm putting these into the sample and hold. So then it's like, it's only going through when it reaches 100. No, that's the problem here. It's this output here. When this is the output, I need that to be the CV. And also go to the bias to reduce it by 100. Hold on. Ooh. No, because I think if I'm doing this, I'm sending more again, so it's not enough. Oh, I don't know. Let me have a look at this. Yeah, that's not right. That's definitely not right. Like at this point, because if I do the output here, it's sending... Okay, if the input signal is more than 0, it outputs 0, otherwise it outputs 100. If I do this for here, bring it up to here, then it'll be 100, and then I remove 100, so nothing happens. But then if it is 100, it'll send over 0 and remove 100. In theory, maybe. I don't think it's... Oh, hey, look! Turing complete! I created an infinite loop. I broke it. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, that didn't work, huh? Then I put that into here, I put that into here, this goes... Yeah, I broke that. I did it! Okay, I finally won. I broke everything. Oh, amazing. This is so wild. Oh, I don't know how to set this up. This is so much. What, like, I'm definitely missing something here. I'm just not sure what. Ooh. All I've done is made a very nice big mess. How do I break this loop I made? I'm just gonna disconnect some cables. I don't know how I created that. Also, no, I don't have like a set name. It's just cool people in chat. It's the kind of thing where, like, I thought about it for a while. I was like, it would be nice to have like a community name or something, but I couldn't think of anything that worked naturally. And I'm not, no, arsonists, no. You're not arsonists, I refuse. But it was like, I couldn't think of anything that like really just naturally fit. So I don't want to like force it. I don't want to create a name just for the sake of having a name. So it's, everyone's just cool. Everyone's just cool people in chat. You're just cool. I'll just be like, hey, cool people. Hi, that sounds really bad. That sounds pathetic. I'm just like, hey, fellow cool kids, how's it going? But no, one idea that was thrown around was worms on strings, which I thought would be quite fun, but it's a bit of a mouthful to say worms on strings all the time, and it feels kind of mean to call people worms. Like, like maybe if I was evil and cool and just be like, hello worms, how are you today? But no, I couldn't do that. I would feel bad. It was at this moment that Lirie knew she just aged 40 years. It's me, I'm the old lady. I'm just like, what is up, my fellow kids? Yes, I am one of you. I know all the hip trends. Poggers. No, I'm not that bad, at least. But no, it's just the kind of thing it's come up a couple of times, but I've not been able to think of anything that I would like naturally say. So it's just you just chat. I just say chat. It's like, how you doing today, chat? I usually just say that, or just like you lot, or everyone. How's everyone going? It's concerning how similar old lady Lirie sounds to regular. I will have you know I'm very young and sprightly, thank you very much.
Back in my day, people had respect for their elders.
Although it's kind of funny because I am actually... I think a lot of people think I'm much younger than I actually am, which is quite nice, honestly, but... but everyone always guesses my age as, like, just a little bit lower than I actually am, and I'm like, you know what, I'll take that. I'll take it. I remember when I first turned 18, I always looked really young, and so I got really annoyed at getting ID'd. But then I got to my mid-20s and I was like, you know what, actually it's kind of flattering that you think I'm that young, I'll take it. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know what I'm missing here. Like, I don't know how to make this work. I don't know what I disconnected here as well. I need to go through everything again. What have I done? Okay, so we've got the source here. It's going into the signal delay and the sum. It's going back to here. This is then going into the split. This is the added up of the thing and the delay. So that's here. That's then going into the sample and hold. So when that... Because the gate is... When that reaches 100, that will then send the input to the output, which is over here. When it reaches 100, that go... Oh. Oh, like... You know, when that... No, I think I've made things so wrong here. Yeah, the thing and the delay. No, you know, like when the thing does the thing, and then you bring the thing along, and it makes the whatchamacallit work, and then it's connected to the other one. You know, you know. I feel like I'm being specific enough. But yeah, I feel like age is really difficult to guess. Like, sometimes I'll be so convinced I know how old someone is, and they'll be like, "Oh, I'm actually 57," and I'll be like, "I thought you were in your mid-20s. Hello." I sound like you explaining raid mechanics. Oh, I have very fond memories. I used to do Savage raiding in Final Fantasy XIV, and I would do raid callouts, and I would give them the most ridiculous names. I would say the most ridiculous things. I'd be like, "Get in the pizza slice. Alright, get ready. He dropping." Good, very accurate callouts that everyone understood. But it was so fun. It was so fun. I had like a little notebook. I'd go through, I'd be like calling out every single mechanic as it happens. Those were good times. Right, I feel like I know what I have to do here. I'm just doing terribly. Okay, so I've got the source in here. This is the source amount. So I'm gonna add that to my sum. And then this is also the amount that I need to send as the input to the sequential switch, I think. Yeah, because that's the amount I need to send out. So then this is in the sum now. Oh boy. Oh boy. No, you regularly get mixed up with your own father on the phone. Oh. Every time someone calls and wants to talk to your mum, they're like, "Can I talk to your wife?" Oh no! No, children don't exist. I mean, it's better than answering the door and going, "Oh hey, is your mum home?" And I'm like, "Well, I'm way older than you think, but thank you." Just like, hello, a young child who is wearing an oversized t-shirt and really fluffy slippers. You are clearly a child. Where's your parents? Where are your parents at? I also had a moment. I had a really fun moment with like a mistaken age identity when I got my new glasses. The last time I went to get glasses, I got a new pair of glasses, and as I was like filling out the forms to get the lenses and everything, she said, "Oh, and we do have a discount for students as well." And I was just there like, I'm very much not a student, but thank you very much. Like, she thought I was way younger than I was, and then she like filled out the form and she saw my date of birth and she was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry for earlier." It was funny. Although at the same time though, it's getting a lot easier like to be a student at different ages too. Like, you can't really tell if a person's a student by their age. Like, I feel like there's more people going into education later, or like having a break, getting a job for a while and then going into education, so you can't really tell age from that either. It's interesting to think about. It's nice that it's become more like accessible for people to just go back to education if they want. And what ended your raiding career was your static decided that restarting prog on P8S for the 5th time was a great idea, and you decided no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, see, I haven't raided since like middle of Shadowbringers. Like, I think the last one I did. Yeah, the last tier that I completed with Savage was the Eden raid with Titan in his little car. Titan in his car. That he's in his little car. I'm in me wall's car. Brum brum. That was a fun fight though. I had so much fun with that. That was great for callouts. I wonder if I can find my notebook. I'm procrastinating from this puzzle because I'm so stuck on it. I'm gonna see if I can find my raid callout notebook. It's probably somewhere. I have a lot of notebooks down here. It's gonna be one of them. I just don't know which one. Hold on, I'll be right back. I want to find it. It's gonna be in here. No, I can't find it. Is it this one? I found it. Oh, I've made such a mess of my shelves, but I found it. I found my old raid notes from Final Fantasy. Here we go. Where is it? What is Egg Friend? What is Egg Friend? Oh no! Wow, I don't know what my own notes mean. I've got one here. Apparently it's E5S. And it starts with raid wide, corners, egg friend, chinchilla raid wide, tank buster, cloud positions, knockback, chinchilla or not, big little push, tank buster, raid wide, chinchilla, AoEs all over the floor everywhere, egg friend, tank buster, together for twisters, raid wide, sticks, underlined and in capitals. I don't remember it all. Oh wait, no, the next fight from here, there's a section, it says Garudi, and then at the end of Garudi, it says Hot Boy coming. And then Ifrit. Oh, this is great. What the heck is Into the Ball Pit? Into the Ball Pit. It's like for E6S, I've got Ifrit, and it's tank shenanigans, raid wide, north, Into the Ball Pit, south, tank shenanigans. And then at the end it says Biggie Smalls. I don't know. What is Biggie Smalls? I don't remember what Biggie Smalls is. These are amazing. And then circle pears in donut, get on ass. That's also a call out. Oh my god, this brings back so many memories. I don't even remember so much of this. Oh, Healy Jail's Big Smashy. That's another great one. What else is in here? Oh, here's the Titan one! Oh, I got Yellow Boys here. And it's like Brum or Fisty. It's like, what are we doing? Is it Brum or Fisty? Oh, that's the same one with Healy Jail's Big Smashy. Yeah, that was the Titan fight, but like the second phase of it. Oh, I love this. I love this. I've also got a bit towards the end of the Titan fight as well, where I've got it written in my notes as Big Baby Tantrum. We got Raid Wide, Big Baby Tantrum, Big Smashy, Tank Stack, Rainbow Positions, Raid Wide, Baby Boy. The last line just says Baby Boy, and it's got 2 exclamation marks. Oh, what beautiful memories. And towards the end here, I've got a bunch of Filthy. There's a lot of Big Baby Tantrums in here. I think that's every time he does like the multiple raid wides. I just wrote it as Big Baby Tantrum every time. Oh my goodness. Oh, the memories. Right, okay, my notebook ends at E6S. So I think that's how far I got before I stopped raiding. It's so nice to read this again though and be like, if I went back into these fights, I would absolutely not know what to do, because here it's... So much of this is just... Wow. Oh, there's one here and it just says rave time. What was that? Oh, it's E3S. Oh, that's the Leviathan one, I think. Yeah, rave time. I remember that now. I remember rave time. Right, anyway, let's try and actually actually solve this. What am I doing with these? Oh, this feels so difficult. I don't know how to, like, figure things out enough for this. I feel like there's gotta be, like, a straightforward way to solve this, but I don't know how to like, reset it when it gets to 100. I think your favourite amongst the callouts you've made yourself was Blue-Red Gamble. Ah! You'd forget which colour was safe, so you had to guess. I love that, doesn't it? Oh, honourable mention to 09S TPS good. I love that. I love that. Just like, everyone go die now, please. Thank you. Die if you want to live. Oh, amazing. I love silly callouts. But yeah, one of my favorites was Pizza Slice, and that was one for... Oh, I've forgotten which fight it was. It was the one with, like... my memory's so bad. There was 2 bosses and they were both hot. It was like male and female side. And one of the areas for that was like pizza time, because like there'd be like a single area of the arena in the shape of like a pizza slice that was safe. So every time that happened, it would just be like, okay, pizza time. Oh, I've forgotten so much. It's been so long since I played. Right, okay. Let me try and get back to this now and actually do something. Right, because I think what I have to do here is like I definitely need... I need the original source to go into here as the amount, but then... Right, and the trig is the gate symbol, so I need to do the input to there. Oh, I was putting it in CV before! I was putting it in CV, I should have been putting it in trig. Yeah, I was putting it in the wrong one. Oh my goodness, maybe my strategy would have worked. Is there an undo button? No, there isn't an undo button. I think I may have had it before, I just didn't think I did because... Right, so this is the sum we're using. Let's use the bottom ones here. Right, so this is getting the source, and then I put this into the signal delay. That goes in the signal delay. It's delayed by 1. It is then added back into there. I make an endless loop. Yay! No, I need a split. I need that to go into the split. I need it to go back into there, but then I also need it to continue on, and then if it is... Was that the not? And then it's like, if it is 100, I send it to the bias and reduce it again. Was that the not? Now that's the one that outputs 100 if it's got 0. I see. Yeah, we cut to in-universe Lirie. Places a bunch of random wires, nearly explodes the machine with a loop, violently tears everything out, seemingly talks to herself for minutes, then ponders an undo button as she rewires the whole thing. Yeah, I can just imagine them looking at me like... I think the fact that I'm trying to rewire an electric fence as well really would not instill much confidence here. Like, if you're like, oh yeah, I'll get the electric fence up and running, and then you hear me talking about pizza time and big baby tantrums, I don't think I'd want to stay at this place. I'd be like, you know what? I think I will take my chances with the wild. I think I'll go be homeless again. Thank you. Bye. Right, okay, I've got this going into here. This is making the sum of the signal delays. And it's going back in here. And so this going out, I need it to check if it's 100 or not. And then if it is... Maybe I do use the not here. Only when that reaches 0 does it output 100. Companions just assure the locals, being like, it's okay, she babbles like a madwoman, but she gets results. Eventually. I'm just here like, trust the process, trust me. And then I pull out like a handful of 20 pink cables and nothing else. Hey, I didn't accidentally set everything on fire again, so I must be doing something right. Yeah, like, no fires have appeared yet, therefore it can't be that bad. Not that I would ever set anything on fire. The fires just kind of appear around me. It's not my fault. I don't even remember what I did last time here, though. I'm so... Alright, do I just like send this? Oh wait, no, this one? Let me get rid of that. This one is the total, like, after adding all the signal delays and stuff. So I put that in here. I reduce that by 100, and then if that is more than 1, then I send it out to here. I don't need these. Maybe. Will this work? Will this work? Nope, it will not. Just kidding. Ugh. Right, it's sending it to output 2 here. Like, this is the source. I'm sending it to output 1. It needs to be sent to output 2. I'm sending it to output 1, and it needs to be sent to output 2 again. I sent that one to output 3 at the right time. That one was sent back to output 2 at the right time, but these ones were not. What am I missing here? I've sent this out to the... My brain is so empty right now. Oh, I thought I was doing well, and now I'm not sure how to make this do what I need it to. I'm like, a little part of me is like, I wonder if I should just start again, but no. I can't do that to myself. Right, because that's sending it to output 1, but it needs to be at 3. Yeah, it's not sending any of these at the right point. Right, because if there's no input, it just outputs minus a... Do I just send this? Oh. Should I like split this up and like have the knot, but then also just have that as the result? So this, So I feel like I need to send this minus then over to here to... Oh, I broke it like over here, but hold on. Boom, boom. Broke. Yeah, I'm literally just sending everything to output 1 here. Yeah, it's not doing the switch here. It's not doing the switch if I do it like that. What do we even have? It's gotta be a way to figure this out. I'm so... Yeah, I'm gonna have some more monster. I thought I was gonna do so well today. I was like, I'm so ready. My brain is so prepared. I'm so smart, and I have been humbled very quickly. It's a very humbling game. I got all these sums. It probably would be easier if I like color-coded my cables, but it sounds like a whole lot of work that I don't want to do. Like, so it's like the main problem is I'm pretty sure I've set this up so that it sends the signal from here. It sends it around to here. It does the output. It sends it back to here with the additional amount added. Sends it back into here. And so I just need to figure out how to then figure out if that is more than 100 or not, because when it reaches more than 100, that's... No, hold on. When it reaches more than 100, that's when I need to send this minus 100 over. No, I think I need to do that for all of them. Do I? I'm losing track of where I am. This is such a confusing one. I'm trying to keep track of where everything is, and I need to change some of these cable colors, I think. Oh, but then I don't even know what I would change them to. Right, this is like the input to here. So this is Oh, this is the sum. So it's got the total here. And it's also... Oh, I don't want that, do I? Oh, I do. No, I do. This is the normal one and the delayed addition as well, which goes into here. So then... Yeah, so then this is like this with the delayed additions as well. And then that's what I put in the bias. And then I try and figure out if it's above 100 or not. I put that in here. I output it to here. Then this goes into here and has... Oh. Do I use an OR? Like, if this is more than 100 or this is more than 100, then I send it to this. No, I don't think that would work. Would it? What does this do? It makes a lovely mess, that's what it does. Oh, I'm... No. Would it be this one? The total then minus the 100, like... Just pulling faces here, I don't know what I'm doing. What does this do? Alright, that sends it to output 1. Yeah, this is just sending everything to output 1 again. It's not actually changing the output. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm doing with all this. Alright, so this goes in here. This is the source. And we need the source to go into the sequential switch. So that needs to go there. And then the other source goes down to this sum. So the sum is the source number and... the the source here goes into the signal delay. It's delayed by 1, goes out to here, that then goes back into here and makes the loop. So then this is the total of that. Oh. So when that... So when that is out of here, that's I feel like I send one of them back to the sum, and I send one of them over to the bias to remove the 100, and then I use the not, because then it's like if it is then 0 or less, then that's the signal I want to change. Is this not it? Missing somewhere. Something somewhere here. Yeah, sending it to output 2. And then 3. And then... sending it to 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm just doing like a 1, 2, 3 here. This is not working! Oh, heat exhaustion is slowly giving way to tiredness. Oh, I hope you can sleep well. I hope you can cool down too. Thank you for stopping in though. I'm gonna try my hardest to solve this before I end, but we'll see how it goes. But I hope you sleep well. Thank you for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed the random raid note. It's been so nostalgic looking back at this notebook. I made such terrible call-outs. How did my static deal with me? I feel like I'm just missing something. Oh, maybe an... Oh, and? Wait, if I do the and, so then, like, if... No. Because then it's like, if I reduce it by 100... and... they're still both above 100, then I would... send... Oh, no. No, would this make sense? No, I don't think this would make sense. If it's in a... Not sure what I'm doing. This is this is such a difficult one. There's gotta be a better way to do this. What am I doing here? I feel like the knots are probably useful because they only actually send a signal when there's nothing there. And that's what we need for here, because we need to... no. Thought I was making sense, but I'm absolutely not. Right, you know what I'm actually going to do? Let's go back to the menu. Let's go back. I might not solve this one today, but I can think about it during the week for next time. But I actually want to go back now to, like, these first ones. Because I gave these a try. But I got really stuck on them, but I feel like I know more now, so maybe I won't get as stuck. Right, I'm going to take everything away to start with. Right, distribute the signals from source 1 to out 1 and out 2. If source 1 is less than or equal to 40 volts, then out 1 receives source 1 and out 2 receives 0 volts. If source 1 is more than 40 volts, then out 1 receives 40 volts and out 2 receives source 1 minus 40 volts. I feel like I can work this out. I feel like I can figure this one out. Maybe. Maybe. I'm just immediately like, okay, let me have this nice little minus 40 volts. I'm probably going to need that. Alright. Man, I wish I had min-maxes here. I feel like with if I had like the min-max ones, I feel like it would be much easier. But alas, I do not. It's alright, we start by splitting source. That feels like a good starting point. We are going to need source amount. Alright, so if source 1 is less than or equal to 40 volts, then out 1 receives source 1 and out 2 receives 0 volts. See, this is the problem with like the tricky puzzle games like this. I feel like I start off so strong and I'm like, oh, I'm ready for this. Oh, I can do this. I know everything. I'm so powerful. And then as the night goes on and it gets later, my brain flags more and more. Rad! Hello, nice to see you. This looks like work. I mean, I think it kind of is. This is the kind of puzzle that I feel like a lot of people would look at and then be like, this is not enjoyable. This is not fun to me. But I'm just here like I wanna work the brain cells. I wanna figure it out. There's something so satisfying about making the circuits work so perfectly and then seeing them do exactly what I wanted them to. But yeah, this is a difficult one already. What other levels do I even have? I'm gonna go back and check. But thank you for stopping in, though. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to intense late night puzzling, because it is midnight for me at the moment. And I've done quite a lot of puzzles so far. I've not done many in this stream, but it's okay. The ones I have done have been really difficult, so I don't feel too bad about it. But it's such a cool game. No, I want to try this one. I want to figure this out. I feel like I should be able to figure this out. Do I want to go in here and then just be like... Alright, if source 1 is less than or equal to 40 volts, then out 1 receives source 1 and out 2 receives nothing. If it's more than 40 volts, then out 1 receives 40 volts and out 2 receives source 1 minus 40 volts. Right, so if I have the minus 40 here, if I put this in here, reduce it by 40, if the output is a valid number, if it's more than 0, so if it's more than 40 volts here, then this will send the source I need for this one. So I do that. If it's more than 40, then it will send... No, if it's less than 40, it will send this. Oh my goodness. This one. If it's... No, that's, if it's more than... Yeah, if it's more than 0 volts, then it outputs 100. So that's the one that goes in here. Okay. Okay, I think. And so then this is the one for here. So if this is the case, then it goes through here, and output 1 receives... receives 40 volts. Plus 40. If it is, then... I'll do it as a sum. Then output 1 receives the 40, and output 2 receives the source minus 40. No, I've made a big mess of this. I think this is... Yeah, no, it's not sending enough for these, but yeah, that is a big old mess. That is not working. Yeah. Oh, never done any programming, but it really reminds you of programming. Yeah, me too. It's definitely the kind of... There's a... Oh, I don't want those checkpoints. It's a lot of, like, figuring out how to connect things to do the things you want them to do, which is basically what programming is. It's just putting a bunch of commands together and hoping that the output is what you want it to do. So it's very similar in that regard. But this one is very difficult. Right, what was the other bonus one up here? Because sadly, I think the game may be defeating me at the moment. Oh, this was the Min and Max redesign. What was I even doing here? What was I doing with this one? I was trying my hardest here. Okay, yeah, here. This is basically doing min and max amounts without having the min and max modules. So at each time step, compare source 1 and source 2, send the higher to output 1 and the lower to output 2. Okay. gotta be an easy way to do this. Like, I'll start with the splits. Oh, excuse me a second. I have a Tiffany in my room. I didn't realize she was in here, but now she wants to go out. Also, Brushy, hello, nice to see you. Let me just let Tiffany out quickly. She is free. I have freed the cat. I didn't even realize she was in here. She must have been asleep. She was so well behaved. She's usually, if she's in my room while I'm streaming, she's usually really badly behaved, but I think she was just asleep. I just noticed her jump down and sit by the door and I was like, oh, I didn't know she was in here. She usually runs away when I'm streaming. I'll set up to be ready to stream. She'll be settled on my bed and I'll be like, oh, maybe she's gonna keep me company for the stream today. Maybe I'll actually have a Tiffany with me. And every single time I start to talk into the mic and like test volume levels, she goes to the door and she's like, no, get me out of here. She's like, I know what this means. I know what's coming. I don't want to be in here. It's very cute though. She's a good girl. She's very sweet. Oh, your life has been cats. Yes! 2 kittens going haywire has changed your sleep pattern to sporadic, chronic pains to max, and time spent running after 90% running after them. Yeah, the power of kittens. Man, I found it hard enough with 1 kitten back when Tiffany was a baby. I can't imagine 2. It must be so much work. But it must be so rewarding as well. Like, they're so cute. They're so sweet. Oh, they're both passed out. Oh my goodness. A moment's respite. You can finally relax for a second. They're so cute. I saw all the photos you took and I was just like, oh, look at the babies. They're so good. What was I doing here? This one's so hard to figure out. Yeah, honestly, I have a feeling that the game has slightly defeated me today. I've done a couple of puzzles. I did a couple of quite difficult puzzles. But I'm now at the point where let me just I could have just gone to the details tab. Why am I clicking through the chat every time? But yeah, I think this is the puzzle that has defeated me. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong here. I've just got like a bunch of stuff going on here, but I can't figure out how to do this one. Oh, I'm probably gonna think about this during the week. I'm gonna spend some time to just look at this puzzle and try and work out what to do so I can start with it next time. But yeah, they're so difficult. This game is really hard. I've been having so much fun with it, but it's also like an average of 1 puzzle solved per hour at the moment. It's so tricky. I didn't expect it to be so intense going into it, but I'm loving it. It's so good. It really gives me the satisfaction when I know I've won a level, because I know I've worked for it, if you know what I mean. Like, it's because they're so hard. Every time I win, it feels like an accomplished victory every time. It's so fun. But yeah, I think I may have to leave it at that for today. I can feel that my brain is not quite working. So, oh, there's a workshop too. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, custom puzzles. Oh, I love when games do that. I love when puzzle games have a game, like a puzzle creator in them. It's so good. But yeah, I think I'm going to leave it at that for now, and I'm going to think about that puzzle all week. Ready for next week. But I am going to... I'm gonna head on over to here. Thank you for the headpads. And yeah, let's find someone to send a raid on to. Let's see who is live. It's not that much shorter than my usual streams. Like I usually go for 4 hours. This has been like 3 hours 40. It's pretty close. It's pretty close, and it is approaching 1 a.m., so I think it's a fair time to end the stream. But thank you so much, everyone, for joining me today. I apologize for the lack of progress in the game, but we made some progress at least. We made some. We solved some of the puzzles. I'm happy. I'm happy with the progress. It would have been nice to figure that other one out, but I think I am going to have to sit down and stare at that one, like get my notebooks out, try and figure it out. But oh, you made it to the end of a Sunday stream. I'm so proud. I'm so glad, because I usually go so late, so it's very understandable to not be there at the end. But thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Let's see who's around. Let's see who to send a cheeky raid over to. Who's online? Oh, there's so many people online. Oh, you know what? Oh my god, Daifku's online. I have not raided Dai in so long. In like a million years. I want to send a raid over to Daifuku. The lovely Daifuku381. Amazing person. I'm playing... Daifuku's playing Tears of the Kingdom at the moment. Legend of Zelda. So, yeah, it's been so long since I've had the chance to raid because of time zones, so I am 100% doing this. But oh, the miracles of vacation! Oh, yes, I hope you're enjoying your vacation time. Oh, thank you for the head pat too! But yes, I'm going to get some sleep, because I actually have to be up tomorrow. I actually have to do things tomorrow for once. I usually stream late on a Sunday because I don't have to do anything on Mondays, but tomorrow I do actually have things to do, so maybe it's better I'm ending a little bit earlier than usual. But yes, here is the raid message. If you're subbed, we'll use the Lirie Comfy. If you are not subbed, we will use hearts. And I'm going to send the raid over to Daifuku. My favourite mochi. Well, Timochi is also a good mochi. My favourite strawberry Daifuku. But yes, I will be putting the schedule up for next week at some point tomorrow. I won't be streaming on Tuesday as like a guaranteed thing, because I'm getting a haircut. I booked a hairdresser's appointment. And I'm really excited for that. But there will be a stream on Wednesday, and depending if I can get everything set up, it might be a surprise stream. I may or may not have bought a new webcam for handcam streaming, so so if I can get that set up, we might be having a Lego time, might be having a physical puzzle box handcam stream. I'll see if I can set it up, but that's the aim for Wednesday. We'll see how it goes. But yes, thank you so much everyone for joining me today. I will send the raid over now, and I am going to get some rest. Actually, no, I'm going to get some food and then get some rest. But yes, thank you for joining me as I desperately attempt to figure out puzzles. It's been a really nice stream though. Even though I didn't do as many puzzles as I hoped to, it was still a good time, so... I will head off now then. Thank you so much everyone for joining me, and until next time, bye bye!